My goal is to complete every single one of the 5,797 quests in Allthemodium 10. This is going to require me to build, learn, and automate over 500 mods, all with one goal in mind: completing the entire quest book. Well, that might seem like a crazy goal. We're going to see if I can actually complete them all. This is Allthemodium 10 Completionist. The whole point of this playthrough is to 100% the entire quest book for Allthemodium 10 and to completely finish the pack. This isn't necessarily going to be a speed run. I also don't plan on it taking forever, so I do want to try to hustle a little bit to try to get through some of these quests. All right, so first things first, crafting table, but then we do a crafting table on a stick. We're going to throw that in our curio slot, so that way we can just access it using our keybind. I think for me, that's like C. Then we're going to go ahead and create ourselves our first pickaxe, and we're going to grab this coal that we conveniently spawned right next to. Now, ideally, we'll upgrade our tools as quick as possible. Whoa! We almost died 20 seconds into the game. What am I doing? We're just going to take a whole bunch of these archwood logs and we're going to be on our way, assuming I can find some way down. Whee! We're going to start with getting a whole bunch of planks. We are going to make several chests. That way we can shove all our stuff in it for the temporary. Our raw iron that we're going to go ahead and throw into our furnace. I will say the plan for today is to basically just try to hit as much low-hanging fruit as we possibly can. So if we were to come into the quest book, there is a whole getting started section, a welcome section, a bounty board, building tips. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here, right? The goal is to try to tackle as many of these easy quests as we possibly can. But we do have the ability to make some basic armor, which, well, I don't necessarily have to have. Probably is going to give me some quests, so we'll go ahead and do it anyways. Now we should be okay to head all the way down. Nice. First of all, we're leveling up like crazy. Second of all, we're getting a lot of decent materials that we're going to need a lot of later on. All right, we got our first diamonds. That's going to open up quite a bit. We can take those 3 diamonds, turn them into a diamond pick, and do the one thing that I always love doing on a day 1 of a John Hall playthrough of a pack, which is we're going to search for a meteor and we're going to get AE2 going as quickly as we possibly can. Downside being I'm not seeing one yet. However, there is a broken portal straight north of me, so we're going to run to that real quick, see what we can grab. If there's nothing there, what we're likely going to end up doing is just RTPing. All right, what we got? Honestly, what I should probably do is take all of this. I really should, just because it's going to give me a whole bunch of quests, and I think that's probably a good thing. I mean, I have to hold on to most of it. Also, we're going to go ahead and skip all of this. We're going to enable the world tier. What we got on the map? All right, so we got started on Power as well. Look at all of those advancements. Let's go. Quests are flying. I think we head straight north, go to the village that's up there. We see if we can't snag a couple villagers. We'll come back. We will see if we can make ourselves an iron farm, amongst a few other things. Well, that's interesting. It looks like these 2 structures kind of just spawned on top of each other. And it looks like there are some spawners here. I think if we can break those quick enough, we don't have to worry about them. And we may just be able to pull out whatever's in the chest. Ooh, a clutch. That's what we want. Back on track where we're headed. Grab some villagers. I'm gonna have to clean out some inventory space even to pick them up, but hopefully that's not too bad. But hey, we're geared up now. We got diamond gear. Got a diamond sword and shovel. I think that should give me a quest too if I just hold this log. It did. From biomes, oh, where we've gone or whatever. Oh, biomes we've gone. All right, there's like a handful of houses left. We're gonna hit the rest of these houses real quick, see if they've got a waystone. If they do, which they do, I am going to be stealing it. All right, flash home. I'm gonna create 2 things real quick. First up, we're gonna get ourselves a couple hoppers, get ourselves a few chests. Should hopefully semi-automate this a little bit. Oh, and we've got plenty of iron. We could actually turn these into iron or gold furnaces easily. Excellent. Now I just have to dump sand in here, grab the coal, split it in half, half in there, put half in here, and we should be getting a ton of glass out in that last chest. Our first automation. So proud. We've done all the way to there. Copper generator is on the list. I can do furnace augments. The metal age. I need copper ingots. There we go. All right. Place those 2 back down. I'm going to put coal in one and put some copper in there. Probably would be good to get some osmium going, just so that I can get started on some mechanism power sources early. Not going to be too hard to get to the Nether, but ideally I would like to have some sort of flight set up before I go do the Deep Dark, the Ancient City, all of that, or go to the Nether. It would be easier if I did, which means we are probably going to jump gears from chapter 1 over to mechanism for a little bit. A couple osmium. I don't know where the rest of it went, but we've got ourselves a metallurgy confuser. We're going to set this in front of that generator. I was able to write this script where it basically goes through and it checks the quest book that is attached to my profile on this save. It shows how many quests I've completed, how many quests we have left. It gives you a percentage of how much you've done total, and then it also shows you how many days you played. Now, the convenient part about this is that it doesn't care whether or not I've actually accepted or marked a quest as complete. It still knows it's complete. Yeah, we're at 296 quests completed. So we're at about 5% of all of the quests completely done. And that's within about 4.6 days worth of playtime. So we're making pretty good progress. I really need more coal. That's going to be a big one for us. I also need a lot more redstone. So now I need to start looking into how to get a couple windmills set up. Osmium, redstone in, copper in, let it run and do its thing. All right, I've got 4 wind generators now. Plan is just to continue whatever we need to get this guy upgraded, because now we can get Luix crystals without having to actually go through the process of making them, which is huge. I haven't made steel. I need to make steel, and then I can make the cables, and then we can just run a cable line hooked up to all of the wind generators, and that'll be a lot easier for all of our machines. I know the compass in my hand isn't showing anything, but if you look at the hotbar, it moves still. Shaders generally mess up the compass, which is fine. I don't care. I'd rather have shaders than have the compass work right. Is it down in there? There it is. All right. I now just really need to dig into this. Perfect. I do need to take this. Then I need to pick up all of those Certus quartz buds, as well as all the presses. Okay, we do have a lot of inferium scattered around. So let's go ahead and take all of that and make as many inferium seeds as we can. What I'll likely go ahead and do is create a bucket. We'll get started on a little farm plot, which should help us get started with mystical agriculture and progressing that forward. Ooh, that trade for slime balls is going to be clutch. Slime balls are often one of the most painful things to get unless you find them in a chest somewhere. So having a trade for them is awesome. And then what we're going to do, run it right here, run a little line straight along, pick up all the wind generators, and then we're also going to pick up the gold generator we have, and we'll throw it here on the end. And then the things that need power, like the metallurgy confuser, are going to come and plug in as well. All right, so now as we make our charger and our inscriber and all the rest of the stuff we need for AE2, we just plug it in right there. We should be good to go. We got the inscriber now. Let's go ahead and see what we can do about getting a charger set up. I know I've made one, but I put it in the trader here. Perfect. Oh, I just realized for AE2, I'm gonna need nether quartz. And I don't have any. Like, I have no nether quartz. Make a nether portal real quick, I guess. All right, we're gonna pull our printed logic circuits out. I think I need 2 engineering circuits for what we're doing here. So we're gonna get those running. And I will need some calculation as well. But all of that only really matters once I have quartz. So let's go ahead and get the nether portal made. Perfect. I just need to flint and steel that. We'll be good to go. Dusting! All right, we're back. All right, where were we? Windmills. Yes. Starting on the beautiful, wonderful AE2 system. I think we're about to go to the Nether to get quartz. That was the next step, I believe. I need a flint. There it goes. Perfect. Now, hopefully this goes well and it's super easy and there's nether quartz right there. Ooh, that's an interesting spot for this to land, but it does kind of work for me. I'll live with it. I don't know how much nether quartz I need though. Is this the netherite monstrosity? That's what this is, right? What a crazy, actually crazy pull for where this lands. That's insane if that's what this is. It's gotta be, right? Yeah, he's right there. What the heck? That's wild. That's wild. I'm not sticking around to hang out. No way. But that is gotta be the craziest nether spawn I've ever seen. But the important part is we got some nether quartz. I don't know if it's gonna be enough, but we should be able to do something with it. So let's take those and throw them there. So the most efficient way to get silicon is a mixture of sand, which we have plenty of, quartz, and something else. I don't remember what the third thing is, but I do know that I need to run this through a grinder, make quartz powder. So do I need to make a crusher? It does look like I need to make a crusher. All right, how hard is that? 2 buckets of lava, steel casing, and the rest is easy. Okay, I am gonna need my steel back. Is that all I had? Just one piece left? There should be more. Powdered quartz. That is exactly what I need. So then quartz blend. Okay, sand, coal, and that. Okay, so where's our coal at? Probably need as much coal as I can get. Then yep, that right there. This one, does that not work? If I do that, does not. Okay, so then I gotta go back and look at making a crusher again. Unless, can I hammer it? I don't have the hammer on me. Cannot. All right, more steel in the way. I think I've already got 1 bucket of lava, right? Hanging around in here somewhere. There it is. Gotta go get another one. Means I'll probably gotta dump this water off somewhere. That'll work. All right, silicon's running right now. After that's done, we should be pretty darn close to having everything we need. All right, I need some more sticks real quick. Keep my trades going. I don't think that's going to quite be enough. Go this way real quick. See what we can find stick-wise over here. If there's any better trees to chop down. Yeah, those will work. Oh, I think I needed 1 normal nether quartz. Dang it, I did. I know I need 1 normal nether quartz in order to make the crafting terminal. That's going to be really annoying. We are getting more quests done though. Maybe some of those will give me some nether quartz. Okay, those are cables. I'm going to need iron. Cables. Grab a little bit of redstone copper just in case. And then I need to take some of the sky stone and start smelting it, because I know I'm going to need some of that as well. Okay, Emmy drop first is 2 engineering processors, iron. I've got everything for that already. All right, Emmy drive. All I need really from the energy side is an energy acceptor. But if I can make the controller, it might be easier. Oh, that takes another engineering processor. I can do that though. That's all it takes. Easy peasy. We'll need to grab press for that. Okay, let's go. Then I can grab that out of there. This out of here. This right here. Craft that. We will plug it in. I'm going to place one of those cables on top. Put that right there. Now all we need to do is get our crafting terminal set up. Should be pretty easy. I'll go ahead and make the crafting table for it. Then I need to crush down a fluix, 2 fluixes. And then I need to go to the nether and get 1 more nether quartz. I'm gonna let that run. It sounds like it's already done, but I can't do anything with it until I get the 1 nether quartz. Once I have the nether quartz though, we're rocking and rolling. All I'm looking at doing is setting up ME drives. All right. All I brought to build with is wood. We're gonna see if I can get away with this. That'll work. Excellent. So now, crafting terminal. I need formation core. It'll be flux dust that we have right here. I need annihilation cores. Also have everything for that. ME terminal needs this bright illuminated panel. Quartz glass, glowstone dust. I've got both those. Glowstone dust. Got the glass. Well, let me see if I can get. Yeah, that's probably enough as is. Quartz glass. Bingo. ME terminal. Done. Crafting terminal. Done. Bingo. Day 1 ME system. Let's go. Next up, I just need to build as many ME drives, storage drives for the ME system as I can, so we can get that rocking and rolling. Start with some 1K storage components. Should be really easy. Is that all of the Certus quartz? It looks like it was most of it. That's fine. But we're going to start with 1 chest full of 10 1K storage cells. I need to build a bunch of these housings slowly but surely. Get this whole thing filled up with those first 6. Then I'm just going to start mass dumping everything in here. descending by number of items and get absolutely everything put into here. Means that we can also go ahead and break these chests and get everything moved over as well. Those 6 drives should have more than enough space for what I have available here. Just a matter of picking everything up and getting it all in there. Plus, it gives me a chance to hold everything again just in case there's any other quests I might get from doing that. This would be the time to have a magnet, though. I don't know what that takes. An ender pearl is all I need. I'm pretty sure I had at least one. I think it's right there. The odds I got, I didn't get it. Worth a shot though. All right, so now we can make our magnet. Go ahead and dump the rest of this. We'll take that magnet wherever it can go in there. I really thought it would pull everything to us. Yeah, it's fine. Really not that much left here anyways. And just like that, everything is now in our enemy system, powered by fully automated power that I don't have to worry about managing. That's pretty great. It's a good spot to be. Next up, I need a chest to make ourselves an iron chest. Probably gonna start with a sophisticated oak chest. Get one of those. We will bump up to an iron oak chest. And I don't think we've got enough gold for the gold one. Nope, we do not, but that's okay. Then I want a harvester pylon. Shouldn't be too bad to make. Have to look into blackstone. And then I need to go find a hay bale somewhere. All right, I need to find blackstone and a hay bale. If I remember correctly, there was a hay bale somewhere near me. I still remember exactly where or which direction it was in. Maybe it was this ways. Go this ways just in case. I also could just throw some wheat seeds in the ground. Problem is I got to travel around to find the blackstone anyways. There's a pretty decent chunk of iron. It does look like we're probably gonna have to TP home pretty quick. Well, it was worth a shot. All right, where can I find blackstone? I might find some low down by lava. Let's head down to the really low caves and see what we can find down there. There also might be some on that nether layer of the dungeon that we can see that's nearby-ish. That might be worth looking into at some point. Darkstone is not blackstone. No torch with me either. All I'm seeing is the darkstone here. I suppose I could go to the nether for it. I'm not inhibited from doing so. It just probably isn't my first choice. All right, we definitely got enough diamonds to repair our pickaxe and possibly make some upgrades in some other ways now. All right, looks like we're headed to the nether. Go ahead and harvest what we got here. We probably can actually make some more seeds too. Not very many, doesn't matter. Let's head to the nether and see what we can get there as far as blackstone's concerned. Bricks. Is there any just normal? If I just had normal polished blackstone, that would work. It doesn't look like I'm going to get that from here though. Those are stairs. The other problem is if I ulti-mine too much of this, I'm going to release all of the lava, which is also definitely not what I'm trying to do. Hated that. I just need normal polished blackstone. If I could find just a couple blocks of normal polished blackstone, I could be out of here on my way home. What I'm scared of is waking up that other thing. Oh, here we go. Perfect. All we needed. Now that I'm here though, kind of got me looking around to see what else is here. The other thing is I know I saw some ancient debris. That'll help. I just really don't want to wake that guy up. And I don't remember if it's me getting close or what else causes that, but I'm terrified. Because I am in no position to even come close to trying to look at him wrong. All right. Well, I'm happy with what I've got. I should be able to take on pylons now. I also have my first ancient debris. All of that is good. So now I'm just missing the hay for the hay bale. All right, we got our wheat. I do want to see if this village has a waystone because I'd like to actually be able to come back. Harvester pylon. Beautiful. So now I need some sort of a hoe, which we're most likely just going to make a diamond hoe for. Bingo, bingo. Auto harvesting. So now I mostly just need to keep making Inferium seeds. Okay, next let's grab as many of the sticks as I can. Go trade these. Don't really know what I'm going to spend it all on yet. I do know I want some slime balls and then probably some more fluid crystals. Throw the rest of that back in there. And then let's see about making a growth accelerator, and then a crystal resonance generator. Let's do 2. I think I've got enough resources to do 2. We're going to go ahead and make 2 growth accelerators and then also 2 of these resonance generators. Go ahead and sleep. I should probably just pick that nitwit back up and put him back in my ME system because he's kind of getting annoying that he keeps just getting in all my stuff. Okay. Put this right there. Put that right there. Plant the seed right there. Do the same thing on this side. And then I'm going to pick up some of the seeds that are not currently being accelerated so that I can place them down over here. Now we should be getting Inferium a lot faster. Okay. Next up, we're going to need somewhere to actually start putting. We're going to need a drawer wall. I think that's next. Okay, 12 drawers ought to be enough. Or at least a little bit. 6. I probably could do a few more, but I think chests are what I would need to make for that. Oh, and we're out of oak to begin with. Okay, so need an axe. Need a better axe than what I've got. Give me like 3 or 4 iron axes. Oh, we're out of iron. Okay. One problem at a time. I'm off to collect oak logs first. Currently, we have no gold. I want that too. None of these trees are oak trees. Well, the red ones up top are. We might be able to get somewhere with that. Maybe. No, they're spruce. Some of them are spruce. I feel like this tree was important for something, but I don't remember what. Just blue spruce. I don't think that's actually needed for anything. I think it just looks cool. Okay, there is another village over this ways. Maybe 3rd time's the charm on finding a village I can consistently go to. Also, it's starting to look less and less like a village. Is it a village? I don't see... Oh, it's ruins of some sort. So not a village. Only a little bit disappointed. Hey, we got some taller oak trees. That would give me a decent amount of wood. That's dark oak. I'm going to start taking seeds with me. If I'm getting every quest, that means there's probably quests for most, if not all, of the crops that you can grow, which means I probably need to start gathering. No. Cute little village though. All right, I think I'm good for now. Let's slush them. How are we doing here? Oh yeah, that's working. That is working very, very well. All right, should have plenty of oak planks now. Throw all the rest of the seeds and crap in there. So, excellent. So we should have a full stack of these. Probably could jump it. So that's what we're going to put all of our mystical agriculture stuff in, but I will have to get a little bit more set up for that first. And I also want to make some more Inferium seeds. Excellent. 30 more. That's a lot. Should be all I need, actually. It should be enough for an entire full field with what I had here before, including half the space that'll be taken up by the growth accelerators. All right, let's go ahead and accept quests and see how many more quests we get from accepting those quests. That's how that usually works. Then we can throw all of that back into there. Should be able to claim the last one. Check this again real quick. So we are at... Oh, that's the same. I just got a bunch more. Interesting. Probably do the magmatic generator, and I think we probably should. Let's see what it takes to get to there. I've got a gold generator already that effectively I'm not really using, so we'll just use that. So gold generator, a diamond generator, to obsidian generator, into a magmatic generator. I just need gold and a lava bucket. I've got gold because I've got the block of gold, and then I just need to take a bucket down and get my lava from the bottom. Then we should have the magmatic generator. We can use that to get power if we really want to. I just don't really care. I don't think we really need it for power, but it is a good quest and it's pretty easy to complete. Lava bucket, magmatic generator, we have it. Hey, excellent. Could make solar power real quick. That's probably also not too hard. So for solar power, solar generator for mechanism, that's really easy. Solar generator. What am I missing for the third? Osmium. How are we short osmium? Oh, I've got a bunch of raw osmium that I haven't. Yeah, it checks out. We'll get osmium dust and smelt it all. No, and then I do need to grab some copper and start running some copper through there. Grab the first one. That's the last solar panel I need. I make the solar. I need 2 more for the solar generator. Toss them in. Solar generator. Excellent. Okay, that's done. I need to get some sort of power storage next, it looks like. A basic energy cube ought to be pretty easy to make. Energy cube. I need 2 stored energy. I may not have the gold for that. I don't have the gold for that. I need more gold. The rest of this is probably fine, but we are going to definitely be short on gold there. Okay, now if I really wanted to get started on productive bees easily, I'm not sure if I do yet. I could just go to the Bumble Zone and grab a whole bunch of the stuff from there. Okay, next up, let's do... And I gotta get some materials, like bad. I might have to just make a new mining tunnel and go in a different direction just so that I can get some materials. Out of gold, we're out of iron, with 2 diamonds left. I never even made the iron farm. All right, I need 2 iron ingots and we can get the iron farm. I should have some iron laying around that I'm pretty sure I can hammer. I think it's just maybe raw iron. Got 18 iron dust. We'll start with that. Iron farm is created. But I do still have to take one of these and throw him in there. All right, let's go find... Have any like cave systems near me? Couple. Go see what this cave system's about. Hopefully it goes down somewhere far enough where I can at least get some iron from it. Not even close. Not even a cave. That's one. It's not bad. But it sure looks like there's a ton of water in it. I don't really want water caves. Yes, it's not going to get me anywhere. All right, down we go. I need to be able to find diamonds, though. The only problem I've got that if I'm not replacing the diamonds that I have, we're going to run out. Whoa, that guy was fast. But we found exactly what we wanted. We have a cave system now that we can go through. Hoping to see a little bit more gold, maybe a little bit more diamonds, but beggars can't be choosers. I don't want to mess with him. Well, I really thought that was the end there. Oh, I've been in this cave before. How do I keep coming back to the same caves? And at least there's something new here. Oh, that's got some good gold in it. We got to get that. That absolutely sucks. All right, we're going to go ahead and double up all our gold and our iron. Get it going in here real quick. If I can find some more coal, maybe. I've got a little bit, but not a lot. We get quite a few resources, though. Iron farm is producing nicely. All right, let's start taking our Inferium essence, combining it with our crystal, and upgrading it. Should probably get us quite a few more quests completed just because we're going to be able to go pretty high with how much we have. Pretty good. Now, I hope those quest rewards are crazy. Coral seeds and spider seeds. That's not bad. It may not have been exactly what we were hoping for. I would have probably liked something a little crazier. Some diamond seeds or something would have been sick. Maybe netherite seeds. So I probably should make a prosperity seed base next. And then we should start making some of these tier 1 seeds and moving up as we go. I also need to get one of those mega torches built. Too many mobs around the house. 2 whole blocks of gold is quite a commitment at this point in my playthrough. All right, I got it. I'll make it. I'm gonna set it down probably right there. Be handy. Ooh, that was some good coal. I'll take that and that. Put it in here for later on. Okay, I think we need to do the infusion setup for mystical ag next. Go ahead and do that. Mystical agriculture, infusion pedestal. So I'm gonna need some normal stone. I need some red wool. How much wool do I have? Probably enough. I think it's 8 infusion altars. Oh, I've got the stone already. All right, perfect. Restart over this guy. Only let me make 3. Okay, I'm gonna stop this guy down. See how much more gold I have. Yeah, we should be able to make the rest. That's only 7. I think I need 8, which is fine. I just need 1 more red dye, and I'm pretty sure we should have. Don't have it yet, unless I was handed it. Perfect. Red wool, infusion pedestal. We've got it. So then I do need a lever. I could just do a block of redstone. Probably lever is going to be easier. You know, I have to hold all of those at once. Some sort of an inferium tool, some sort of inferium. Oh, do I have to do 1 of each of these? All right. Restart. Let's collect what we get. We'll throw it all back in here because I don't actually want any of it right now. Inferium growth accelerator. We could do that. I need to automate diamonds though. We need to really automate some resources. So we're going to want quite a few of these seed bases. I don't even know how many diamonds I have. Not enough. So what do I have enough to automate? Gold. I have enough to automate gold. Probably automate iron. So Imperium is gold. I mean, if I'm doing this, I might as well go through the tiers. I'm going to have to create one of each of the seeds anyways. Inferium farmland. I can make Inferium farmland pretty easily. Make one of each of those. That way I don't have to worry about that later. Then I need the Imperium for the gold seeds. We're just going to go ahead and make that so I don't have to worry about gold. But there are going to be a lot of other seeds that I'm going to worry about making first, to the point where I may actually want a bigger area to do this with, but we'll worry about that later. Gold seeds. These guys haven't even grown yet. Keep all the essences. Oh, the hoe's probably broken. That's unfortunate. Oh. Silent here. Oh no. I shouldn't swap it to 9x9. Those seeds back down. Iron seeds is tertium. Excellent. Crystal. Now I believe each one of these seeds I make, it has the chance of giving me a random reward of another seed at the same tier. We've got tin, creeper, dark steel, and peridot. Most of those I don't care about and don't need, but that's convenient. And we can claim some more in prismarine, electrum, solarium. Those are all pretty good. 3 of those are new. Solium is new, and that just gave us an Imperium gemstone, which I don't really need, but should give me a quest as well. Okay, so that was a big step in the right direction. So wood seeds, dirt seeds, deep slate stone. Wood seed is going to be logs, Imperium, and then the essence, logs. Do I have any oak? I don't have any oak. That's fine. 3. I'll need to grab a 4th. Then I also need to grab some oak logs from somewhere. Those will work. Whee. Now, nothing but the Inferium essence is sped up at all. It will be auto-harvested. So we will start getting more of those in here, but none of it's sped up, which is good. Seed is normal stone. Deep slate is normal deep slate. Okay, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4 of that to be run through a furnace. 4 of that normally. Do that in there. It is really interesting playing with the presupposition that I'm going to be getting all of the quests anyway, so it makes no difference whether I just go ahead and do the stone seeds right now or don't, because I'm going to have to eventually, so I might as well do it now. Usually I just go for all the stuff that I actually need, which is just really different. Water seeds. Nice. Earth seeds. Gotta wait until I get the quest, apparently. That was prosperity shards. Okay. Live with that. Inferium growth accelerators. Nice. So seed-wise, air seeds, fire seeds still needed. Ice and dirt also still needed. Ice seeds. Gotta get some ice somehow. Dirt. I'll make the dirt seed real quick, though. All right, let's see if there's any chance that that one gives me an ice seed. Aw, they gave me was Inferium essence. Unfortunate. Okay. Ice, fire, and air. So to make the air seed, gravel, dirt, clay, and a bottle. That's not how many I wanted to make, but that's whatever. I've got 4 of those now, and then it's just Inferium and the prosperity seed base. Very glad I was collecting all of the prosperity shards as I was going through, because that's making this a lot easier, because it is taking a lot of prosperity shards to make all of these seeds. All right, what are the odds this one gives me the ice seed? Nope. Inferium farmland. So I need fire seed and ice seed for tier 1. It was basically the same thing. I need more clay and I need 4 lava buckets. Got 4 buckets. Let's go grab clay real quick. It should be pretty easy. We'll run down and we'll grab all of our lava. All right, we've got the lava buckets now. I next need my Inferium. Also, we're gonna make some more of these prosperity seed bases. I don't know where ice is, so that might be the only one of the tier 1 seeds that I can't get yet. And to be honest, I'm okay with that. I could probably make the entropy manipulator from A2. I don't necessarily think that's worth it. I don't need ice yet. I'm just trying to go about this in the most methodical way possible, but it's also looking like I'm probably going to need a second crop field just to be able to plant all of this stuff. Fire seeds is done. Oh, a lot more prosperity shards. Let's go. I don't have any diamonds, but I do have a shovel. Well, I could use just what we have, but I'm not going to have enough gems. Okay, so I really need to find some more diamonds and then find a way to automate diamonds. I think that's what needs to happen next. Okay, this should be low enough. Oh, we got diamonds. Diamond beads. Oh, that's 4 premium. I might not be able to do that yet. Go see how much essence I've got. Hey, I don't think so, but I think we could be close. We're almost at 3. Okay, I can live with that. So then We're just going to need one of those. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And then we'll have the diamond seeds. I could make another growth accelerator, and that could probably help. I do need Certus quartz seeds as well, but not as much as I need diamond seeds. All right. Quartz glass, Fluix blocks, growth accelerator, and then a resonance generator. Excellent. Let's see, where do we have? Let's place them there. Put that on top. That should speed up some more Imperium. What tier is Certus quartz seeds? 1x blocks of Certus quartz, but it's just Hershey. I could do that really easily. Certus quartz. Oh, I'm not gonna have enough, am I? For even one. Okay. We need a lot more Certus quartz, but I think I can trade for that. Yeah, we can trade for that for pretty cheap. Grab a bunch of sticks real quick. Assuming emerald seeds are not easy either. Also supremium. We do have a lot more blocks now. I'm at half of what I need for my Certus quartz seeds, and I have a pretty clear path to get those. I kind of just need more sticks. All right, 3 out of 4. Prosperity seed base. How much tertium we have? We got 1 right now. Guarantee I can upgrade to more. Crystal's gonna go on me though. Hey. Take all we can. We're up to 3 supremium now. I will need another crystal. I've got enough to do Certus quartz, and then 3 out of 4 for whatever's after that. 8 blocks out of 9. Well, that's crazy. Let's do this. Okay, Certus quartz seeds. Here we come. We could probably do Fluix seeds the same way. It might be just as difficult. It is the exact same recipe, which means I need the same amount of Fluix crystals. I do believe that they are a lot more expensive to trade for. Twice as expensive. Lovely. Oh, that's a lot of iron. We have some. Grab whatever essence we have in here. See if this gets us 1 supremium and probably what it's going to take to make another one of those crystals, because I don't think ours is going to last long enough. Okay, 2, 3, 4. I need 1 more Imperium. Diamond seeds, let's go. Now I do like that we have that. We're not going to get a lot from it yet, but we have the potential to get a lot from it. For now, I want to continue to get as many emeralds as we can this way, and then we're going to continue to get Fluix crystals from it, even though we have a lot. You know what? We have about half as much as we need. That's not bad. I think we can make that work pretty quickly, actually. Let's see what we get. Lemon quest. Platinum seeds. That's pretty nice. And 10 seeds. We might have already had the 10 seeds, but platinum seeds is going to be nice for sure. Ooh, premium block. That is huge. Do we have... How many emeralds do I have? Let me just grab a couple more real quick and we can get emerald seeds going. Or I can make some tripwire hooks or something. Where's iron? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Yeah, that was huge. The supremium block actually helps a ton with our essence production. And while none of these seeds are really optimized yet to grow fast, just the fact that we have them should make our lives a lot easier. Spirited crystal seeds. Okay. All right. It looked like it was stone. It was an optional quest, but a quest on the list. Nonetheless. Hey, we still are missing ice seeds. We could start working through all the tier 2 ones. Probably would be a good idea too. I can't do anything really with tools or armor right now until our diamonds build up a little bit. Kind of want somewhere to put my XP just in case I die. I feel like that would be a wise thing to do, with the exception of the fact that I don't have the ability to make a tank yet because I don't have Eyes of Ender. We may have to wait on that. We could work on like storage next. Actually hooking up the essence wall so that all of the essences are going there instead of here, and then getting our ME system access to it. That might be a good place to go next. All right, let's check progress. Ooh, 527. We're almost at 10. All right, we're gonna put storage controller right there. Hook it up to the linking tool. I don't actually need the wireless access point, but I do need, is it enough range for me to be able to select from there to there? So all of those drawers are added now. Oh, that's what I needed the access point for. We're going to put the access points on in place of the chest so that they can automatically go in there. Configuration tool we will use here in just a second. First, I need to dump out my inventory. Way too much stuff in here. And I'm hoping there's like theoretically one of each different type of whatever that I'm going to want to use. We'll go through and we'll put these in here. Obviously, I'm going to need a lot more drawers later on, but for now, we're at least mostly on the right path. Well, those are locked. So now if I swap it over to the controller access point and then we link it, theoretically speaking, it should start putting stuff in here. Yes. Excellent. I do need a bunch of upgrades for that, but that's only because these are going to fill up really quickly. Maybe not as quickly as I thought they were. So stone essence is definitely one that's not in there yet. Let me get some more drawers to give us some extra room. What on earth is going on there? That's better. What kind of stuff we got laying on the ground? I'm expecting eventually some of these things like dark water fire essence. None of that has a place to go yet. So that will most likely end up just being harvested and ending up on the ground. Stone essence didn't have a place either. We can just go there. Mystical ag's coming along though. All right, we got some barrels. Don't care about any of that. How expensive are these copper upgrades? They're not generically expensive, with the exception of the fact that they take so many chests and drawers. And a lot of copper blocks too. I guess I could probably get some copper seeds going. That's just tertium and copper ingots. Oh, you know what we should do? Let's see. How hard is it to make a storage bus? Not. So we're going to make 2 pistons and an ME interface. Storage bus, grab a cable, and then cable there. Storage bus there. All the essences should now be here. It is. So then we're going to go crystal for the essence, and then I need a prosperity seed base. Bingo bango. Copper seeds are done. Throw them in here. Back real quick and see if we've got any essences on the ground. It doesn't look like it. I do want to lock this one and link it. Oh, we might be putting essences in here. Yeah, extract only. That looks like we're good. I think everything's getting put in here. That ought to be semi-functional for at least the temporary. I would like to get a lot more copper to keep that progressing. And then I would also like to go ahead and upgrade to the master infusion crystal, just so I don't have to worry about the rest of this crap for a little bit, if that's possible. Okay, I need 1 supremium gemstone. We're gonna craft it and put it in my inventory. I really expected to get a quest from that. Fine, whatever, I don't care. This one should definitely give me a quest, and I can throw it back in here and not ever have to worry about it again. I gave me at least 2. Go ahead and claim all my rewards. Ooh, cyanite seeds. Very nice. Oh, and we got a couple ender chests. I don't know what we're going to use those for yet, but it should be cool. Go ahead and take those seeds and plant them. What are the odds we get another set of seeds from those seeds? Ooh, free netherite seeds? Are we serious? That's clutch. Very, very nice. Alrighty. We know we need a lot of copper in order to get to the copper upgrades and so on and so forth for functional storage. How much can these store without upgrades? About 2,000 essence. That's not bad. I think I can live with that for now. In which case, we're not going to worry about upgrading. We've got the essences. Let's worry about getting Fluix automated real quick, because we're going to need a lot of it in order to continue upgrading all of our mystical agriculture farms to having growth accelerators. So 21x, 4 blocks there, not bad. I have 4 charged Certus quartz crystals. Any nether? I have 1 nether quartz, that's not enough. We're gonna have to go grab some more of that, and then I'll grab some redstone too. And then we're gonna take all of that Certus quartz. And we're gonna take that Certus quartz and we're gonna make some more Fluix out of it. Just to help speed up this process a little bit. 9 is it? Yeah, it's enough. Doesn't matter, whatever. Who cares? Now here's where things get a little tricky. I need to stay awake for several nights, so that way I can get some phantom membrane. I'd like to set up an infusion pylon, giving me the ability to fly. You have a water thing down here. Probably need to take that off. Toss that, toss that, toss that. Whee! A little bit more Fluix, 6 blocks. So we should have, yep, 3 out of 4. And I don't know, we're part of the way towards number 4. Something. Get some Certus quartz crystal started charging up. I don't have any more emeralds, do I? Oh, I do. I've got plenty of emeralds. buy all that. 3 more blocks. So 20 more Fluix crystals. Nope, 17 more. And then we've got it. More sticks. 18 out of 17. And that'll make me the 17th. And then we'll have Fluix automated as well. And I believe tertium is the essence that's used for that one. Fluix seeds, here we come. Maybe not, Imperium. There we go. But we have them now. That's what matters. What we get? Ah, gold seeds. We already have those. Fine though. Plant them. There was a lot of good progress though. Let's swap out one of the Inferiums with Fluix and my Certus Quartz to one of the accelerated slots as well. Just so that we start getting a little bit more of that essence. So it does get harvested. Where's it getting put? Fluix essence is getting harvested. Is it just not going anywhere? Maybe. Let's go ahead and link it. Let's see if Fluix essence or Certus Quartz essence end up somewhere. Okay, they do. I just need to have open slots for it. That's fine. I can work with that. Okay, we'll lock those 2. So that means anything else that has grown is probably just disappearing as well. That's great. That's great. Okay. Make some watering cans. Looks like there's going to be a quest for each. Oh, actually, this one works as a tool. That's cool. That's going to be very handy. Like I'm missing a diamond. Oh, I don't want that going there though. It's already got a spot. Why would it not just go to that spot? Let me go fill this up and I'm going to see if I can start watering some of these plants and make them grow a little faster and fill up my wall of stuff. There should be a lot more essences that are not there currently. I don't know exactly how many we've got, but quite a few more than are currently here. All right, how about emerald or diamond essence? I know I've seen both of those. Or electrum or any of the other ones. Niotic crystals are in there. Platinum's there now. All right, now we got diamond and emerald there. Hopefully that's close to everything. It should be pretty close to everything. I mean, theoretically, if I really cared, I could just sit here and watch this diamond seed grow. I don't know. I don't have netherite essence up there. Yeah, there's a lot that's missing that I'm probably going to have to do something about at some point. I think what I do, I get 3 more drawers. I'm on the far side. We'll leave them unlocked and then we will link them. And then as I go around and water anything extra, will get added to those because they're the farthest away. That should work at least. Earth essence, that's one. There we go. We will lock all 3 of those. And then theoretically, we should be able to keep doing that where we can just add another 3 on that side and then keep on going. For the time being though, I want to see if I can make this watering can any better. Tertium watering can. I do not have enough diamond essence. See if we can get enough diamond essence. Then we've got 3 right now and I need 9. Once I do this, once I get a decent watering can, I also am most likely going to try to focus on Fluix quite a bit, and then we can take all that Fluix, create a second crop field, and then organize seeds from there. It might even be worth organizing them based on tiers. Have like a tier 1 field, a tier 2 field, so on and so forth. We doubled. Still not where we need to be though. Plenty of Fluix essence. Let's take all the Fluix blocks we got then. I'm going to start with some growth accelerators. I guess just 1. All right, 3 growth accelerators. We'll start down here. We will need a harvester pylon along with one of those access points. We'll make that. I have to go back and get some nether quartz, it looks like. Hopefully that's enough for now. Controller access point. Take it, place it right there. We'll link it, and then now anything in that area that gets harvested will go into here. Grab the rest of the oak drawers that we have. Come down here. I'm gonna link them up real quick. I'm gonna add 6 more, I think, for now. Then grab all my growth accelerators, and we're gonna start placing them down in here, hopefully in the correct grid. And I also need resonance generators because I'm charged Certus quartz for that. Should take care of most of this. Okay, I might want to grab 1 void card. As soon as that fills up, it's going to start shoving it into all of these others, and I don't really want it to do that. Hey! I haven't added anything to the 6 new drawers, so we may actually have all of our essences current, which is nice. The other thing I could do to combat the fact that that's eventually going to fill up is just continue to compress all of my Inferium essence as it comes in. All right, let's upgrade our watering can. I might always add iron. We got some iron essence. We got some iron ore. We'll just start with the iron essence for now, I think. I may have even smelted some already. Yeah, let's see it. Okay. Grab a 4th one of those. Shim. Imperium. All we're gonna do is craft all this down. There we go. That ought to be plenty for those. That going. Tertium watering can, get the Imperium watering can, then maybe even Supremium. We'll need 8 Supremium. Should have something close to that. 6. All the Supremium I've got. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we'll go ahead and make the 3 that we can. I can wait just a little bit more and I'll have the last one. Yeah, we're 1 Supremium. You can get short. It'll be nice to have that because then we can dramatically increase all of the production for the resources that are on our farm currently. Yeah, it might be a minute. Okay, in the meantime, Flux crystals into blocks, make growth accelerators from them. I still need more iron. Then source quartz essence, make a bunch of this, and then we're gonna start charging that. Well, that ought to work. 8.4 million seems like it's more than enough to be able to store whatever I want. And I don't think any of the rest of these are filling up fast enough for it to matter. Not right now, at least. Another 9 growth accelerators. I know I may want to break all 3 of those. Unlink to move them that they are visible. Wow, that was awful. They're linked now. That's still good to go. Just keep all the seeds we got in our inventory. We're definitely short on iron, but that is okay. Didn't think about that. In fact, all of these here too. I think what I'm going to do is just break all of these and move them. Like all the ones, ooh, don't want that. All the ones that already have something. Oh, wow. Got something in it. It can just go here, get linked back up. And if it doesn't, it can just go on top. Should be a lot better. Oh, crystal resonance generator is pretty good. Now we just need a bunch more growth accelerators. Okay. I think I've got all the seeds I need out now. All right, should be enough of that. Growth accelerators. A lot of stuff for that. Cells hooked up a little bit of this. Not a lot. Well, we can make a lot. Might be a smart thing to do. Run all of this through here. Find my coals of any kind. We'll feed it. And then do the same with this too. Break all that down. Now, hopefully all this copper makes it a lot easier to get the copper upgrades. Ideally, I'd like to get at least 1, I think, on each one of those. 6 is not bad. It's a good start. It's a good start. The other thing is 131,000 is probably more than enough there for me. For now, at least. So that leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 23 more that I need to make. It's still quite a bit, but getting better. Also, I don't know really what my limiting factor here was. Copper blocks. Make a bunch of those. Then we're just short on copper. 3 more. How much does this upgrade it? So from 2,000 to about 16,000. That's pretty good. Sweet. Finally got iron all hooked up. There's all of the growth accelerators for this entire farm. Now we just need 1, 2, 8 more crystal resonance generators, and that guy's going to be done. Oh, you know what? We probably also have everything we need to upgrade that watering can too. Bingo, bango. If I really wanted to, I could do this from here, and all of these seeds start growing pretty quickly too. And while I'm doing that, I do want to make sure that these 3 up top are linked. So I do want any new things to show up there. I don't think we should have very many at this point. Everything should pretty much have a spot. Squid essence is new, but if I were to just sit here and do this, it also helps grow everything else here. Ruby seeds, that's new. Yeah, that gives me another seed. No, Imperium apple, which is a quest, which gives me a tertium apple, which is also a quest. Okay, this is just going to take me all the way down the line, isn't it? It sure is. That was a lot of quests, though. That's something. Do I have any ice on my map? I would love to finish up tier 1. There is some snow up here, but I don't see any ice. Can you make snow into ice? Yeah, it would be a no. It's fine. How hard is the entropy manipulator to make? It's really not that bad. The problem is I got to charge it. All right, let me get a diamond real quick. The problem is even if I don't have a way to break it. I don't have anything with silk touch on it. I can make ice, I just can't mine it. I'll charge it up. Okay, we're gonna make an enchantment table. Set it down. I want an exchanger gadget. I want to take this over here. Theoretically, it's supposed to only be able to get silk touch, I thought. Exchanger. Okay, so it has to be this one, which means throw it in. Let's grab some lapis real quick. All I got was tombstone soulbound. Okay. Grab a piece of obsidian, a book. in that. Grab my anvil from over here. Put that guy right there. Put that on the ground with that. Mishmash. Does it give me anything else? It does not. Maybe I do need to have this at least level 30 to get Silk Touch. It's an idea at least. Grab some bookshelves then. Put the books in here with them. It's 18. That's 30. Perfect. Silk Touch. Go back, we'll grab the books. I do theoretically need to get a pickaxe. I can put that on though. And then book. Oh, I used all of my books. Fine. I'll just break this one. Pick this up. Bing. Bada boom. All right. Silk Touch on a book. Diamond pickaxe. That's actually so annoying. Now that book is Silk Touch. Right. There it is. All right. Silk Touch diamond pick. We now should be able to go make some ice or ice. Okay. So then ice seeds. That 4 ice, inferium, and a prosperity crystal. And that should be the last tier 1 seed that I need to make. I don't know why I cared so much about doing that, but I did. This is a lightning storm. We're going to sleep through that. I don't want it messing up any of my stuff. Okay. Prosperity seed base. Really need one of those. The 4 ice, then 4 inferium. We're going to go ahead and compress inferium though. That way it doesn't get away from us. Cool. 18 supremium is not bad. Not bad at all. Excellent. Last of the tier 1 seeds. Claim the reward. Oh, we got a lot of rewards. And none of it was really cool. That's whatever. I don't really care. I didn't need anything from it. And they give me melon seeds. Whoop-de-doo. Okay. So that is all of the tier 1 seeds. None of the tier 2s are complicated, which is convenient, but it is going to take some time to set up. And then we're also going to need to go through some of the passive animal ones. We've got some of these, like squid, turtlefish, sheep, pig, cow are going to be a little easy. Are going to be pretty easy. The armadillo may be a little more difficult just because it takes a while to find them. But I think that's where we're headed next. Hopefully ice is going to show up in there pretty. Definitely will if I go water it. That here? Here. There are our ice seeds. Perfect. We're getting there, man. Very slowly, but surely. We are, in fact, getting there. Okay, that's almost all the growth accelerators we need for the second farm as well. I think we should need 3 more. And then we just need to finish up the crystal resonance generators. And I don't even have all the seeds in that one yet. Excellent. All right, that's automated now. All right, everything's got 1 copper upgrade now. Excellent. Which means each one of these should be able to hold about 16k, with the exception of our inferium essence, which should be able to hold about 130. We're missing 1 for coral essence. And now it's got 1. Okay, excellent. Let's start looking at tier 2 seeds, just because I want to. That'll be fun. Okay. Mystical Ag, tier 2 seeds, Nether seeds, nature, and honey. Nether, nature, and honey. Seeds. I think all of these are Prudentium then. Or, yeah. They should be, which means I can upgrade all of this. Put it all back, but I'm going to keep a stack to use as I upgrade the rest of this to Supremia. Okay. Nether seeds. I don't have soul sand, I don't have nether bricks, and I don't have nether wart. I need to get all 3 of those things, but problem is that I don't have the ability to fly in the nether yet, so that's going to be kind of difficult. Let's go for the other ones instead. We're going to go for honey seeds first, which is not difficult, but is something, an axe that I'm going to go to the Bumble Zone for, and then probably TP home as quick as possible. I should be able to pick up bottles of honey in my glass bottles, and I should be able to break honeycomb blocks to get honeycombs. All of that should be pretty easy. I just need to find liquid honey. Why does it seem like there's going to be spiders down here? Also, I can hear them. Ooh, I no longer care. I can get honey bottles this way. We break all the honeycomb blocks. Tons of honeycombs. I'm gonna fill this up real quick, and then we're gonna slash home. Get out of here. More than enough to get honey essence. Wrath of the Hive 3. Let's go. What are they gonna do to me here? So then it should be as easy as splitting that in half and splitting this in half. Yeah, more than enough of that now. Should have some of these. Grab them. Get ourselves some honey essence. Well, that obviously is not what we wanted to do. I think I'm going to do 3 or 4 seeds, and then I'll come back and claim all the rewards and see if I get any of the other seeds that I need. Okay, that one's tier 2. Coal, kiwi, and silicon. Silicon seeds. Or silicon prudentium. Easy. Kiwi seeds, I think, is probably just 4 kiwi as well, unless it's 1x. But I don't think it is. It's not. It's just normal kiwi. I don't have any. I could have sworn I got some. I must have left it down there. I'll have to run back down to the mine. I don't even remember what I need it for. I just know that I need it for something. Oh, I can go get kiwi, but I don't have that yet. Coal. Let's do coal seeds. I don't have any coal, but it is just 4 pieces of coal. That is not going to be hard to find, I hope. Small tunnel. Oh, well, that was easy. I got the kiwi I need. No coal, huh? Don't really need any of this. There we go. No, that's not it either. There we go. Shapeless, got some coal. Excellent. Should be able to do coal seeds, kiwi seeds. Go find 2 Inferium seeds to replace. Not because we don't need Inferium anymore, but just because we're going to get more Inferium than we know what to do with pretty quickly. All right, that's 2 more. Unexplored wood seeds. Sulfur. I can do sulfur pretty easily. Yeah, and then unexplored wood. Okay, there's that. Verity seed base. I want to... Unexplored wood. So that's going to be... Is this unexplored? Regions unexplored. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta do it without actually destroying the tree itself. I was hoping that would work. Now, the other thing I need to remember is that I'm adding like 8 different seeds here, which means I'm going to get 8 new different types of essence. So I am for sure going to need to add some more drawers. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll sleep. Then I should be able to lock all of those that have their new items in them. Coal's all good. This kiwi essence, it is. All those are locked. I do now need more copper upgrades, but I'm going to worry about that later. I'll throw those back in there. Toss all that back in there. The oak drawers, just because I have a feeling I'm going to need more of them. I don't think I have any amethyst. I do have aluminum. I don't think I'm going to be able to do dye. Nature seeds might be a little tough as well, because I don't think I have any cactus. I don't have pumpkins, cactus, or sugarcane right now. But I could get the others pretty easily. We could try hunting down some nature seeds. Let's get my aluminum smelted up real quick. I'm just gonna get 4, I think. Yep, 4 aluminum. That ought to be just fine. Perfect. Man, oh, it worked. This excellent. Aluminum seeds. Assume that one's inferium. I don't need that anymore. All right, aluminum's planted, which means it's going to take one of these. Means I'm going to lock it. Cool. We can go hunt down nature seeds. I'm also just going to accept these quests real quick and see what seeds it gives me. We got the dye seeds. Excellent. And slime and saltpeter. Perfect. Dye seeds are super handy, and saltpeter is one of the ones I was going to have to make anyways for tier 2. That is 3 more essences though. I don't necessarily room for yet. Okay, we'll throw the rest of this in here. I did want my prudentium back because I'm still working through those. Honeycomb block can go in there though. And then I want to take the watering can and we're going to water the seeds we just put down so that they harvest. We get a couple of those essences. I don't even remember where I put them down at, but I think it's over here. Yeah, the dye seeds. I want a couple dye essences to go. And then the slime should be there now. Let's go lock what we've got. It's good. That one's good. Saltpeter is a thing. I don't even really know what it is, but I did put it somewhere. Make sure this one harvests. Perfect. Do I not have any food? I don't have any food on me. I have to get some food. And then that top one's going the wrong direction. Much better. We'll lock that up. I need my food. I don't even care what I'm eating. Just need something. Then I've got to go hunt down pumpkins, cactus, and then I've got sugarcane over here already, and I've got potatoes. So I really just need cactus and pumpkins. Pumpkins I've seen lots of. And usually there's a lot in villages, so I could probably just go to this village straight north. It'd probably be okay. But cactus might be a little tough because I do have to find like an actual desert for that. And I have not run into very many deserts at all. And by that, I mean 0. I've run into 0 deserts so far in this gameplay. in this run through. All right, we made it to at least a house. It doesn't look like it's much of a village yet. Got a couple things in here. Not a lot though. Nothing I really need yet. What I really need is some pumpkins. Well, I'm hoping somewhere in here. Well, we got some pumpkins. Even though I'm not really seeing it yet. I am going to hit this TP though. Because I hadn't done that with any of them yet. And it's been kind of annoying having to run back here every single time I need anything. I do know I've got the potatoes. Grab more just to be double sure that I've got all of the potatoes I'm going to need. Plenty more potatoes there. I mean, there's jack-o'-lanterns, but I need like actual pumpkins. We're gonna have to get into ours. Might as well take it. No pumpkins down there. Ooh, there are 2 chests. Those are just gonna be fighting things. I don't care at all about that. We haven't moved yet. Mushrooms. It looks like there might be one of those gigantic buildings that are in the dark forests up here. Yes, indeed. That's exactly what that is. Fortunately, I don't care about that at all. Pumpkin Valley. That's where we're headed. Straight south and hope that we uncover a desert along the way, or just 4 random cactus in a pot. I don't care. I'm not too picky. It's definitely getting nighttime. No, which means I'm probably gonna have to slash home again here and then sleep and then slash back. I'm headed here, right? Yeah, back to where I spawned. Dude, I looked over and saw these trees and was like, oh my goodness, it's cactus. It's not. It just looks a lot like that. Honestly, this is not a bad place to build a house. It's kind of aesthetic. I don't know what's down there. Probably some sort of something I don't want to get into right now. But as far as aesthetic places go to build a house, this is not bad. All right, tons of pumpkins. I do have a nature's compass. We could always find a desert. And I, dare I say it, think that might be my best bet for actually getting cactus. So go take what we got, do slash home, throw all of it in here along with that base. Take this guy, we'll find a nature, find a desert. I'm gonna grab an axe while I'm here. I don't need a lot of cactus. That'll be fine. Desert, 4,500 blocks that way. That's not close enough. I'm not doing that. We're gonna RTP real quick and see if we can't find something better. Interesting. In a village. Well, let's at least hit the waystone here first. Oh great, 5,000 blocks now. Wahoo! I'm gonna do this one. 6,000 blocks. Okay, there's a 10-minute cooldown on it. I could make a jetpack. I could. I can't charge it on the way though, but I could probably make a pretty decent jetpack at this point, even if it's just our temporary form of flight. All right. Wood, stone. How much gold do I have versus how much can I make? I probably have enough. Pretty close. All right, there's gold jetpack. Diamond is a little iffy here. I might actually have enough. If I have enough for diamond, I probably have enough for emerald too. Oh, I don't have enough gold. That's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I'm gonna take it through all of these, charge it up as much as I can. Then we're gonna throw it on. Follow the compass. Hopefully most of this is loaded already, and it's not gonna take me 1,500 years to get to whatever this desert is. Oh, we're already almost out of power. Great. So we might be doing a lot of slash home and slash back. I mean, we've got about 1,000 blocks out of it. Not half bad. Get up here, park on the bank, slash home, recharge, go right back to it. I'm also scanning the ground as I'm going. It would be even better if I didn't have to go all 4,000 blocks to wherever this desert is, find some cactus. Certainly seems like I'm gonna have to though. All right. It is that way. Little hop, skip, and jump action. That way I don't use a whole ton of power as I go. Ooh, now here's a village. You guys got a waystone somewhere? Surely that's it, right? Hit that. Got to charge back up again. About 1,000 blocks out, and it's this direction. Should be able to do that hopefully with just this charge. Desert. There's a beach. Another 200 blocks. This actually looks like a desert. Let's go. Barrel cactus. I don't think that counts as actual cactus, but that does. Any more of it? Is all of this barrel cactus? Can I take this barrel cactus and craft it into actual cactus? Do I have to take the cactus and grow it into more? What an interesting biome. Also, that's got to be the smallest desert I've ever seen. There's more. I have 3 actual cactus now. I just need 1 more, and it is in this biome, which is good to know. There is more than just the barrel cactus. Just have to be patient and persistent enough to find it. Slash home, dump that in there. Nature's essence is what we're looking to make. 4 of those. 4 of these, 1 of those, and we'll be good to go. Now we got nature seeds. Those are going to be huge, especially as we get into more auto crafting. They are awesome to have. So with those in the ground now, I am probably going to need to find which one they went into and lock it. Looks like gold decided to go into a new one. Interesting. Unlock this and erase it, I suppose. Whatever. Grab quests. Claim all. What do we get? Saltpeter seeds already had. Fish seeds. That's new. Am I getting a quest for fish seeds? Fish seeds aren't a quest? I thought all the seeds were a quest. Oh, they are. Okay, what do I need to get the fish seeds then? So I have that. Oh, I have to get the Solium stuff done in order to get the quest rewards for this. Understandable. All right, let's finish up our growth accelerators real quick. Throw those back in there because I don't think I will ever use them. Growth accelerators. Get our Fluix crystals set up. Stack of cables. Those are all the growth accelerators we should need for now. We make another farm, which might happen soon. Who knows? Then I need a whole bunch more of these crystal resonance generators, which you'll be able to get now that I have these charged Certus quartz crystals. That'll only let me make 4. Plenty of copper, plenty of iron, plenty of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more of them. 2 full crop fields done. We now have our fish essence here. We'll go ahead and lock that one. Okay, that's all pretty good. What do we do? Solium? I should have all the Solium stuff. Solium essence and Solarium essence. Could just be Solium dust. So then Soul extractor should be about right. Then just have to make 2 golden swords. That's part of the quest, right? Soul extraction. Then I need 4 soul jars. Soul dust is smooth soul stone. I gotta go back and get soul stone. Yeah, I know exactly what that is, but still. Soul stone. That's what I needed. I get soul stone, then I can make the Solium jars or the soul jars or whatever. That'll unlock a lot of quests being completed. Okay. I think we got close enough there. Should just have to smelt this stuff. Oh, so I gotta run all this through this furnace like 3 times. Okay. That'll be something. Keep it full of coal, I guess. I guess I could go ahead and throw down the soul extractor hooked up here to power. So this should make smooth soul stone. And after I furnace down the smooth soul stone, I should get soul dust, which I think is what I need to make the soul glass. Such an extensive process to make these soul jars. Solium ingots I should be fine on. I will need to make 4 of them. All right, now we're getting soul dust. I'm gonna need to make more glass. Yeah, we're out of glass. Okay, so sand, a little bit more of this. Toss it into here. And we're down to 1 open slot again. Jeez, what? Oh, it's because it's all in there. Fine. Okay. 4 soul jars. Bingo. All right, that's a lot of quests completed there. Go ahead and claim all of my rewards. What kind of seeds we're getting? Grains of Infinity is awesome. Honey seeds already had. All right, but that's one more thing. It should fill up the last spot that we have up here as it grows and gets harvested. Never mind. Do I already have Grains of Infinity seeds? I shouldn't. No reason for me to. Oh, and it went over here, right? Iron. No, fish went into that one. What's not locked? Everything seems to be locked except this one, which would make me think that the Grains of Infinity seeds, Grains of Infinity essence, would go into there unless it's just not coming in. That's there. Is it just not growing? It is growing. And it is being harvested. Is this it? That's not it, right? Reaper essence. It's just not going into here or into there. Cool. Is it because it's not linked? Yeah, that's exactly why. Well, now it's there. Wow, that's a lot of progress on all of the tier 2 seeds. There's a couple here that we're still missing. Nether seeds shouldn't be too hard. Amethyst seeds also not too hard. I have to get flight for the nether seeds. I'd like to get flight for the nether seeds. And then I just have to go find amethyst somewhere. I guess next we focus on tier 3, but before we do that, I'm gonna have to definitely make another farm plot for us, and then also probably expand this pretty substantially, and then start building some more of those upgrades for it so we can actually store a decent amount of each of the materials. Otherwise, we're going to be up a creek without a paddle pretty quickly with no place to put any of this. All right, I think we're just going to continue to get more mystical egg seeds, but I think before I do that, I want to add another row on top of this. That wasn't it, but might make it work. Not like that we won't though. We go through, we're gonna link all these, and then once I get something added to them, we will we'll lock them. But for now it seems like everything's going pretty well. I think I've got a few more slots over here. One, I can put one more seed in. I got room for one more seed. So let's take a look quest real quick for mystical agriculture, and let's take a look at tier 3. I think we're mostly done with tier 2. Yeah, we're done with all of tier 2 with the exception... Oh, that's tier 1. Tier 2, I still need nether seeds, amethyst, and mineral. I gotta find mineral berries, which means I need a mineral tree. Isn't that's the blue one, right? Do I see a random blue tree? That's water, right? Is that it? No, that's the thing that's way up in the sky, I think. The nice thing is... Oh, we sleep. I do have a jetpack, so I can fly around. So I think ideally what we probably do is we take our jetpack and let's see if we can go ahead and upgrade it to a diamond one, because I think we ought to be able to. I don't think it's going to be very difficult. I do have 5 of these already. 6 more. Diamond jetpack. Okay, get it charged up. Well, that's going to take a while. I might need a better generator for this. Let's see what we can do generator-wise. And I've got a magmatic generator. I think realistically what I want to do is probably just get a netherite generator, because that ought to make a lot of power. And it just uses solid fuel. I've got everything but maybe the netherite upgrade for that. Yeah, I do. How much do we have? Not even 1 million. Okay, we do need to focus on power at some point here. I know everything has been sort of focused on mystical ag, but if we don't start focusing on power sometime soon, we're going to be in trouble. We're going to get some dirt, and I'm going to build up over here. Okay, so this is our center. We went 1, 2, 3, and then drop down 1, and we went all the way to here. So then center line is here. Walking 1, 2, 3, 4. This here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and at least 1 on the other side. All right. There's the room for the next crop field for when we need it. Probably be pretty soon, but I think next I'm going to take all of this, just dump it in here for now, and I'm going to go mineral berries. Get from mineral essence quests. So I need to go into quests for integrated dynamics, right? Mineral logs. Menglin biomes. Okay. Oh, there is a specific biome I need to go to. M-E-N-E. It is that way. Take this back. I'm gonna run it through and grab the power from all the rest of these, just so it's as charged as it can be. Put it on the back, and then got a blast. Dude, that stays charged for so much longer. Also, I feel like I'm going 15 times as far. I will stop here for whatever's in the chest. Just grab it all. I was gonna say I should get quite a few quests for that. Usually how that works, grab stuff from loot chests, just get a bunch of quests. Okay, we're getting close. There was a blue tree back there that I bet had it. All right, mineral. The problem is I have no inventory space. I have 3 of the mineral berries. Make mineral seeds. I need 4, so I'll need to chop down at least 1 more mineral logs. Okay, we got the mineral berries. That'll work. And I'm just gonna hop over here real quick and see what's up in this guy. Wow, that's lame. Lots of books and bookshelves though. Also lots of candles. All right. Is this the one that's got like the cool stuff up top? Ooh, emerald is it? Paper. Not really a lot of cool stuff in here, dude. Yes, you know, some emeralds. Hopefully that doesn't blow the whole thing. A lot of bread. I mean, I guess I'm running bread right now for food. No shame in taking it. Be a pretty good starter base to find, I think. Okay, we're slash home. We've got the mineral that we need. Obviously still stuff we're missing from the nether, but should be able to get all of that pretty easily. All right. 4 dentium and seed paste. And because I'm here, we're also going to go ahead and combine all our inferium. Okay. Mineral seeds are next. And then I think we're going to get the nether seeds, mostly because I can. I've got the diamond jetpack now. It may not be fully 100% ready to go, but it's probably close enough. I got 2 quests completed from mineral seeds. Let's go. That's convenient. So the goal is, the hope is that as I plant these, minerals going to start showing up here somewhere. Just means I need to unlock that, get rid of that, lock it back, keep it unlocked. All right. Lock it, block it. Both those ought to be good to go for a little bit. All right, let's check quests. We did get mineral seeds. We'll go through integrated dynamics at some point. I don't care about it right now. For now, we're focusing entirely on resource automation through mystical agriculture. So amethyst and nether seeds are just the two that we don't have. Get either of those. We got pig seeds. That's it. We'll take those and plant them. All right. Minerals done. Pig seeds gave us one. That gave me slime seeds. I don't think I had those already. Don't know if I needed them. But here we are. All right. Quest. Nether seeds are the only ones for tier 2 left. Nether and amethyst. I could probably go underground and find an amethyst cluster pretty quickly. I don't want to use my silk touch pick though. Toss that in there. Make myself a new one of these. I'm really just looking for geode clusters on the map. There's one. A beautiful cave system. Also one there. That's just north. Is that this way? Or am I? Oh, there I am. What's this way? And there's two. Well, lucky for me, I've already got a couple caves that go that way. Gonna find one of them and head that direction and see how close it gets me to it. And then it's just a matter of figuring out if it's up or down further. Surprise! Go ahead and throw those on. Amethyst is like right over here somewhere. It's just a little further this way. It's not too far. Somewhere right in there. I didn't get any amethyst. Might be a question of if it's up or down. That's a pretty easy answer. All right. Get as much amethyst and calcite as we can real quick. At home. You'll be able to make those amethyst seeds now for sure. Prudentium seed base and some amethyst shards. Beautiful. Go find a place to put these. Okay, then let's double check it gets put in the right spot. Needs to be locked up. And that can be locked. Excellent. All of those are done. Accept the quest and see if I get anything cool for it. Unexplored wood we already have. Okay, next up. Look at what we need to do to get nether seeds. I need soul sand, netherrack, nether bricks, and nether wart. Got netherrack. Can get nether bricks. So then it's a question of soul sand and nether wart, which I should be able to do pretty easily using a jetpack. I hope. That is certainly going to be what we're going to plan to do though. Nether bricks. 2, 3. We do have enough for 4. All another brick we needed. So I'm going for soul sand and nether wart. Those are the two things I need. Find them. Get out. Hey. The netherite monstrosity. Ooh, what a crazy nether spawn just in general. Everything about that is nuts. So I'm gonna head over here probably. Hit up the whatever that is, Bastion Remnant, that's close, and we'll go from there. Hello there. Really care. Where are your chests? Using all of stuff. Not getting anywhere. Oh, it's all down in there. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to it. That's fine. Just keep flying around, see what we find. Worst case, I have to TP back home. I just really need to keep an eye on the charge of my jetpack. The only thing that makes this go sour is if I fall. Sick biome if you need redstone. Jeez. I'll park it for 2 seconds. Go there. He wants my booty. I go hit it. Another one of those. If I can actually get into this one though. Vibranium. Be back for you later. A map. I just need to go straight north. That's what we really want. Give us our nether wart as well as a bunch of loot chests. These aren't. Oh, they are. Sure. I don't know really what I'm supposed to be getting out of here, but I'm just going to start pulling everything and we're going to see what I get awards and achievements and crap for. Seems like I'm getting a lot. Got some nether wart in here. How on earth did I get hit? He must have sniped the heck out of me. Pretty sure I already had those. I'm just swapping things in and out for other things to make sure I get all of my... Oh baby, that's even better. Throw all of it in here. All of this in here. Take it all home with us. The sole exception is the fact that I can't find any freaking nether wart. Ooh, that hurts. Hello. Anytime now. What in the click-clackety duck is that? There's some nether wart. Just one piece though. Take a little bit more than that before I can do anything. Okay. Do we still have the nether wart that we have? We need that for sure. Very important. Ooh, another one. That'll help. 2 more. That's all 4 I need. Now, theoretically, can I make nether wart through nether essence? Nether and just sweet, so I don't have to care. And I don't have to worry about the rest of it. Toss that in there along with all the rest of the crap that's in my inventory right now. Then fill my inventory back up and dump all of it back into here. I'll have to grab the seeds back out and the prudentium back out, but cleans everything up a little bit. Mystical. Okay. That. Prudentium. And the prosperity seed base. Should be the last of the tier 2 seeds. Then I also do want to take this off, get it charging again, because a lot of the next seeds I'm going to make are probably going to not require me to go anywhere, which is nice. All right, let's see what quest we get for that. All right, what seeds did it give me? Silicon, already had those. Unfortunate. Okay, it's all tier 1. All of tier 2. Next up, we're moving on to tier 3. We've got some of these. We're going to start with nether quartz, glowstone, redstone, and obsidian. So after prudentium is tertium. I'm going to need a little bit more of that. Okay, got a full stack of tertium. I do want more prosperity seeds. Ooh, we are short on prosperity shards. Okay, so we said redstone, obsidian, need nether quartz, and glowstone. Start with these 4. We'll see what seeds they give me as quest rewards. And then once I have them completed and whatever other seeds I get planted, we will move forward. That's at least 4 more seeds. Should have like 5 or 6 more resources up there. I'm getting plenty of inferium. I'm not even going to worry about that. You however want to lock things as they come in. There, glowstone, nether quartz, redstone, obsidian, all done. Excellent. All right, let's see what quest we get for that. Then tertium coal, lame. All right, but copper alloy is something. So that's whatever. Did we get anything else for it? Nothing cool. All right, let's keep working our way up here. We're going to need to go get some more prosperity shards, though. So skystone, silver, lead, graphite. I think in nether might be easiest for prosperity shards because they're kind of everywhere there. I'm going to get my jetpack back out, and then we're going to go fly. Okay, some prosperity shards. We got some more over here. I don't think it's going to take me long to get a whole bunch. It's just reasonably tedious given the nature of the nether. How on earth did he reach me? Okay, shouldn't be hard. All I should have to do is slash back, but I think I might fall down into it if I do. I just hope I don't. Because if so, we're just going to be... Oh, he sees me already. Never mind. Doesn't matter. That's crazy. Okay. So how am I going to do this? Also, how did he get up there? That's crazy. I might have to just run. We got out, barely. Guy who was up here is no longer up here. Why don't I have a bow of any kind, shape, size, sort, variety? Would be the one thing that would make this all so much easier. Yeah, all of you come over here. You can't get up 2 blocks. We do that, and then I should be okay now. Just in case they can't get up, I'm trying to be quick as possible because that is exactly what I needed. Ooh, take that home. Come over to the top. Flash home. All right, crisis avoided. We got out of there. It was my first death, though. It always is the nether. I don't know why it's the nether, but it always is. Dump the rest of our stuff in here. We've got a waypoint for home. So when we go other places, we can just teleport straight back. I do want to take as much of this back out of here as possible. Dump all the rest of that back in there. And then I should be able to get quite a few more seeds out of here. Then we'll go grab a whole bunch of tertium. And next, it's just a matter of getting all of the rest of the random things that I need to make the next set of seeds. So skystone, lead, silver, graphite. That'll make us some graphite, skystone, and lead. Skystone seeds is just skystone. Lead, good hammer, silver, same thing. Gonna be plenty of graphite. Do some lead now. All right, graphite seeds. It's blocks of graphite. Ooh, I might actually need more. I don't. And just enough. Excellent. Okay, that's graphite. Lead seeds. Okay. Silver seeds. It's just normal silver. And then we'll go make these 4 and see what seeds we get from those quests. I kind of liking doing them 4 at a time. It seems like a good number. Keeps me progressing forward pretty quickly. Gotta put my bread away. There we go. Excellent. And we are really rocking and rolling on these seeds. The fact that I've been able to like completely get everything from tier 1 and tier 2, and now we're just rocking and rolling on tier 3 like this. is incredibly encouraging that this whole get every quest thing may not be quite as hard as I was thinking it's going to be. Let's see though. All those in the ground. Claim quests. See what we get. We got iron, which we already have, and spider, which we also already have. Okay. I need my tertium back. Already seed base is back. I do want to grab this. Did I link all of those? I did. Okay. We're going to start locking some of these. I'm about out of drawer space. Could start going further this way, but I think I'd rather just add another row on top, honestly. I think dark steel might have taken up a new... No, that's graphite. That's fine. By default, how much does it get? 2K? I need to make a bunch more of those copper upgrades as soon as I'm done. Okay. All of those are added now and can be used. But we're missing a lot of upgrades. But that's fine. Whatever. Who cares? All right. Redstone, alloy, brass, bronze, zinc. Most of these are not bad, actually. Tier 4 might be where it gets a little complicated, but skeleton, rabbit, zombie. Let's focus on copper upgrades for 2 seconds. Crap, yes, some are already filling up and overflowing. Everything should get at least one of these for now. First row does. Second row does. Third row's good. Yeah, I need more. Definitely need some more. So let's come back here. I've got everything but the drawers. Copper. Upgrade. 14 more. It's something. All of those are good. That out of there. Yeah, let's make sure everything's locked. Looks like it is. Yeah, I think we're good for now. Okay, I think we're good to keep making more seeds. At least a little bit. The next 6 that'll be used are... Oh, give me those back. Are these ones up here. Go ahead and preload those with upgrades. And with how quickly everything's filling up, I'm going to need to start adding more upgrades pretty quickly. But that's whatever. 2 copper upgrades gets everything to a point where it could basically hold enough for a while, and then we should certainly have enough resources at that point to start making some void upgrades too, which is what we want to do. Quests moving up nicely. Redstone alloy, brass, bronze, zinc. Redstone alloy, brass, bronze, and zinc. Redstone alloy smelting. Make an alloy smelter for this. Redstone and copper. I need a capacitor of some sort. Perfect. Hopefully these work. You know, is that Ender IO? How hard is it to make just like a basic capacitor? This is all I want for now. I should just need like 4 redstone alloy. Look at the others. Zinc. Next, got a hammer. Brass. Okay. Bronze. Smelt all this real quick. Runs through. Run some brass through. Run some zinc. And then grab out my redstone alloy. Need 4 of those. Got 4 bronze. 4 brass. 4 zinc. Uh-oh. Speed. Oh, 1x block that. Okay. Zinc works. None of the others do. Have to look into that. I mean, I need to make a lot more of those. Okay, so brass is the 1x block. Bronze is a 1x block. And redstone alloy is a 1x block. Okay, so I need a lot more of all of those. Give me that back. We're going to let them rep for a little bit. Bronze dust. Get copper dust done. Quite a bit of tin dust done. Get some of this. Zinc was the only one I had enough of. Crazy. This is going. Brass is next. Brass dust, be able to get enough of, hopefully. So it's 4 times 9. It should just be 36. Got 4 already, which means 32 ought to get me to 36 pretty easily. And once I get 36 of any of these, I can craft it all together, run it over there, and make the seed. Getting close. Getting close. Oh, that's just 4 blocks. I need so much more. That's so unfortunate. I didn't even think about that. So we're going to really need a way to do this in bulk. How much platinum do I have? Enough. Start making a whole bunch of platinum hammers because I am going to need them. As much copper as I can. Then we're going to make copper dust. I didn't realize those were going to take as much as they are. That makes sense. We're tier 3. You'd think they'd start stepping it up at some point, right? But still. This isn't even 1. It's going to take a hot minute. But now that I'm realizing it, we could also start upgrading these furnaces. So let's go ahead and do that. I've got 1 gold furnace in there already. Got 4. So let's do diamond furnaces. Got 4 now. Netherite furnaces. Actually, got obsidian first. Then blaze rods, emerald furnaces. I had enough for one obsidian furnace, which means I can make one netherite furnace. So that'll be the one that's going to get the speed augment added. Get set up here, get that, and whatever the biggest stack of stuff is I have, I guess, brass dust. Start working through that. Got these down here. Oh, how far along are we? It's bronze. Okay, not. All right, so I'm going to need 36 of each of those block. So brass dust. Fire some zinc dust. I gotta get the zinc seeds in the ground, I guess. Get that rocking and rolling. Freaking platinum. Come on, dude. Okay. So zinc's going. A lot of brass going. 40. Not quite enough. Another 50, 10. That might be good. Half of it. I don't even have the speed augment in it. Even better. Brass bronze is, we're rocking and rolling. We're getting close. 21. Okay. Still need more, but less more. Got another 64 through and see how close that gets us. All right, that should be enough there. I'm not going to worry about it. Let's go back to brass. And I know it's going to take the zinc, but I should be able to make zinc now. Not a lot of it, though. It doesn't need a lot. Zinc dust. The brass dust. Oh, we need more coal. Not quite enough of those. 1x blocks of bronze. I'm just sleeping. There fox. Now the only thing that would hurt a little bit is if this quest that I just got gave me brass seeds. That would suck. It didn't. Tin and iron. A whole bunch of ones that I don't need. You know what I do need though is that, and that. They're already emeralds. I don't need any of those. Those are all point. I want to keep that. I do want to keep that. I want to keep this. I need more brass. I'm done with bronze. And I want to check my redstone out. Copper. Redstone. Keep it going. Probably moved zinc too, didn't it? Maybe not. Maybe zinc already had a prime location. I don't know. Zinc was the one that was already up. Yeah, it's already got a good spot. All right. I got 48 more. Well, a stack and a half. But close enough. All right. There are all the brass blocks. So next, we're just waiting for that redstone alloy to finish. And then moving on from there. Please be something good. Seeds. I don't think I had that yet. It is actually okay. Okay. What the rabbit seeds give me? Hyptertian. Wahoo, that's great. Thank you so much. All right, we've worked our way up quite a bit. We're still waiting on the redstone alloy. Steel leaf, ironwood, conductive, azure silver, crimson iron, dark stone, black quartz. Look at those two. Stone, seeds, just dark stone. Black quartz is just black quartz. Okay. All right, let's go make these two real quick. I do like that it seems to give you seeds on the same tier as the one you're on. It seems convenient, at least. I think on some of the earlier levels it didn't. And it may not be exclusively that, but it seems like maybe your chance of getting ones on the same level are higher. All right. That's 2 more done. Claim all. Absolutely nothing. Zirconium gem. An iron, azure, silver. Zirconium gem. So it just needs 4 of the gems. We will use the red ones just because that gives another good one. Copper alloy. Pretty sure already got that. Yes. All right, that's fine. 5 left. Silver, crimson iron, ironwood, leaf. Azure. I'm pretty sure I gotta go to the end for this. Yep, pretty sure azure silver is just found in the end. And I'm pretty sure crimson iron is just found in the nether. I could go get crimson iron. That's not hard. Pitstone alloy. 9 more blocks. I've got 1 of the 1x. Then this. 2 more stacks of redstone. More copper in there. Make sure that thing stays full. Be running for quite a while. Crimson iron. Let's go find some of that. You have a little bit of power left in my jetpack, but I do not have a lot. So ideally, I'm going to get in, find what I need, and get out. Memory serves. Crimson iron was kind of everywhere. Cinnabar. Interesting. Not alexandrite. That's the one. Crimson iron seeds. I do just need 4 ingots. There's plenty of it here. I just can't get to it. That'll work. All right. Should take care of crimson iron for us. Go turn that into a seed. Azure silver. I've got to go to the end. Redstone alloy is making, which just leaves like steel leaf and ironwood. If I get those 2 done, then that's everything we can do presently for tier 3. And then I do want to get my configuration tool up because I know I've thrown several more seeds in. Those are locked now. I need 3 more iron upgrade. Got 4. Excellent. Okay. All right, this is coming together. Talk about a mystical agriculture essence wall. Silver's already done. Azure silver, conductive alloy. I still need to figure out what that is. Then ironwood and steel leaf. Conductive alloy seeds. So I do need a 1x block of that. Conductive alloy. I can make from copper alloy essence. That's weird. Nice that I get to check another one off the list pretty easily. All right. Take these, find somewhere to plant them, wait for them to show up in here, and then block it. How are we doing here? Going halfway. Obsidian. Definitely already have that. So 4 ironwood ingots. That's from the Twilight Forest. The steel leaf also Twilight Forest? Yeah, so I need to get those 2. Steel leaf and ironwood, both Twilight Forest mods. Shouldn't be too hard though. I only need to start worrying when these essences start getting up to about 16k. So ideally, we need to do 2 things, but the easiest thing to do next is going to be auto crafting. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to start working on intro seeds, because that will help a ton with what we're going to do next. And once we have the intro seeds, then we can start working towards power and start getting some actual reasonable power generation set up as well. First things first, though, I need sand so that I can get some more glass. We're going to mutilate this poor beach. Then we're going to come in here. We're going to break the hopper because I don't actually need a hopper there. It is completely unnecessary. Take the chest, set it next to it, set it to output there and auto output. And then we just have to fill this up, and it should just, yeah. Just throw glass in here for me. I should have more than enough now. To start on soul jars for sheep. So I need to get more soul dust. I guess is from soul stone. Jeez, the glass is done. Okay, get that rocking and rolling. I can go find some more sheep if I really want to. At some point, we're going to have to do this with pigs too. I need a lot more sheep or a sword with loading on it, one or the other. There it is. We're 1 short. That's wild. Wild. I'll take the 17 ingots we've got. Throw them in there. I do need some redstone probably to go with it. All right, advanced energy cube. Theoretically, this should start filling up, which is what we want. I want that whole thing to fill up, and I want it to start charging this. And what do I need for the sheep seeds? Dentium, and then soul seed base. Soul seed base. Man, extra cubes. Is this thing fully charged? Oh, it almost is. That's exciting. All right, so we're going to take the fully charged jetpack. Probably go to the Nether first to get some more of those solarium or soul stone, whatever I need for that. Because once I have more of that, we can start working through the last couple of these. The chicken seeds. And I already have the pig seeds. I just need chicken seeds. I remember this one being a pain because nothing did a lot. Yeah, it's all a quarter. Raw chicken is worth half. Okay, I have 1. So yeah, that's going to take a little bit. Pretty sure I already had mineral seeds, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, I'm not going to worry about any of that. Let's focus on instead, get some intro seeds. I need ender dust and skystone dust. We're gonna grab some skystone. I have no ender pearls. Okay, that's probably gonna have to do something about that. We can start with skystone for now, though. I think we might have to actually go find the end, which means I probably have to find the deep dark too, which means I probably, now that I can fly, that won't be so bad. We're going to use the tablet of locate structure, which means I'm going to need an imbuement chamber. Set it there. Should have plenty of lapis. I think if I put blocks of amethyst in there, I get blocks back, right? I'm going to go ahead and make several more of those imbuement chambers at some point. We're going to want a lot more R's things going on, and I'll want a lot more source stone. Cool. That's going to run. Let's set up the rest of that real quick. Tablet of locate structure. I'm going to need a compass for. And then I do need vexing archwood log. I'm just going to go find one of the purple trees. Wayfinder I already have. So to get this to work, I have to, I believe it is cobble deep slate bricks. Okay. Okay, we got these slate bricks. Need one, and then we put that on the sort of pedestal thing, right? Ritual brazier. Okay. Arcane pedestal. 83. Your trades are garbage. Oh, I've got a vexing archwood sapling already. We will just plant that. Bone meal it. Chop the whole thing down. Bada bing, bada boom. Problem solved. Beautiful. First one's done. Those are getting there. Those are all start finishing up here pretty quick. Arcane pedestal. Ritual brazier. I do need a block for. That's fine. I will have plenty of those now. Source stone for days. Source gems for days. I'm just going to throw the block in there. That's the ritual thing. Tablet of locate structure. This guy, and then that should give me back the wayfinder thing that points to the deep dark. Ancient city. Okay, so we should just be able to fly there using our newly fully charged up jetpack. Don't have player charging, so we're not totally good to go yet, but we're getting closer. It was only like 1,600 blocks away. Excellent. That was actually really easy to find. Which still says 175 blocks. Oh, straight down. That's right. Well, there it is. A couple things we're looking for here. First thing is we got to slash home. I got to have a netherite pick real quick. I have 2 netherite upgrades and I've got the ingots. So we're going to upgrade a diamond pick to netherite. Duplicate that a bunch of times real quick. Then I need one of them and a smithing table. Throw that down. Somewhere not there. Throw it right here. Dink, dink, dink. Netherite pick. Okay, so now I should be able, well, I need a brush too. Come on now. Take the brush. We do a slash back. We need to find the template, which is going to be right down there. And then that is our Allthemodium right there. Okay, so throw that on the head. Okay, that's all good there. There may be more Allthemodium somewhere. I just don't care about it really. And then somewhere along this path is the suspicious clay that we need. Thank you. So we got the template now. Then kind of want to fly around and get as many echo shards as we can out of the chest, because you can actually get some like really good loot in here. And I am assuming that I will probably be getting a lot of the quest rewards just from opening up these chests, just based off of the wide variety of stuff they have in them. I'm definitely about to spawn a warden on accident though. That one was about to absolutely mess me up. Now there were echo shards in that chest back there. Got them. Oh my goodness, we just got so many quests and I can't see it all. So many quests just completed there. We got up here. Anything I can put back in here? Give me some more inventory space. All right. Any other loot chests that I could get quickly? Yeah, I knew he was going to spawn. Delayed it a lot. Now the problem is if I land in the wrong spot right now, well, blind, and don't realize I'm landing right next to one of those guys, they are going to mess me up. Some good echo shards. I think we might be good for now. I got a lot of chests here. We got a lot of quests completed. We got a lot of loot out of it. Echo shards are definitely the big thing that we wanted from here. All right, we'll call it there. At home, we got our Allthemodium smithing template. Most everything is just going to go directly into the ME system. For now, we might actually fill it up. We may need to start making some bigger drives for storage, because a lot of that's getting close to pretty full. Mostly because I keep doing stuff like this where I'm going just grabbing a bunch of extra random things. First things first, I need to grab a hammer. Need to break that into 2 dust. We will smelt the 2 dust. I will then take it, make nuggets. That's crazy. I need 1. Let me see. I'll take all the seeds out of here. Or swap them all into my backpack. That ought to give me a little bit more room. Take the rest of these, whatever we can. Throw it all into here. Perfect. Okay, that cleans up a lot of space. Don't really need the backpack anyways. We'll set it down. Next up, I need to get an ender pearl. I'm thinking the easiest method on this is probably going to be going to the nether real quick. And then finding a warped forest, which is that way. We're gonna fly on over there. I need to find just one of those weird endermen. And then I do need to make a thing where he won't get me. I hear him. I know there's quite a bit around, quite a few, because they're on the map. Hoping we get lucky on the first one. We got one. Okay, so now we can build our teleportation pad. We can get to the mining dimension. That should get us quite a few more quests. Let me turn this into a normal pearl first. Bingo, bango. Let's do it. All right, that's a lot of quests. Let's see what kind of rewards we get for all of those. Well, I'm not gonna be able to store them. That's my problem. Even if I get good quests, I won't be able to do anything with them. You know what we could do though is get our Allthemodium smithing template duplicated a couple times, and then take our one piece of Allthemodium and upgrade our pickaxe so that way it won't break. Perfect. So now we have a pickaxe that's never going to break, which is quite nice. Lots and lots of quests that we just finished completing, none of which that there's some crazy timing on that. Yeah, let's go ahead and accept all the quests just to see what we get. Yeah, a lot of times stuff like that happens where you get extra quests from getting those quests. Fortune 3, I'll take that. We'll put that on there. I think I already have an anvil down somewhere, right? Fortune 3 is nice. Now I could go grab a bunch of vibranium, but I can't really do anything with it yet. I don't really care, because really what we want to do is get to the end. The easiest way to do that is to get one of these explorer's compasses, which we do need a lot of enderium for. Which means we're going to need to get some ender pearls. All right, claim the rest of the quest real quick. Then I'm going to run my script and see what kind of quests we've actually completed. 841. Day 31, we're at 14.51% complete. Not that bad. The only thing I don't know is what kind of blaze rods we've got lying around. Let's get some sugar. Wrong one, isn't it? I need a storage bus and this on top of it. And then store all my levels in here. I should have access to that in here where I can click on and pull a bucket out. Theoretically, the bus is online. It needs to be extract only. Looks right. No, I don't see it. Bug it then. Okay, I've got XP fluid now though, which is all that matters to me because that means that I can make a swab chicken feed, then go find a chicken, and then I've got everything I need to be able to turn a spawner into an enderman spawner where we can at minimum turn the AI off and at maximum really make it optimal for getting a bunch of ender pearls pretty quickly. Then we can focus on intro and keep on keeping on. I want a pickaxe, the one with silk touch. Where am I going for a spawner? Just go back to the nether. I don't know what all in here will have spawners. Should be at minimum some blaze spawners in here. There may be more, but I think that's going to be my best and quickest bet. Bingo bango. Okay, home spawners. Just need to turn the AI off. It's chorus fruit. Fruit. I mean, I could just go get chorus fruit. It's not like finding the end is going to be hard at this point. But I also could just dig out a room that is sized appropriately where I can spawn a lot of endermen and not have to worry about it, which really just means I need a ceiling. Theoretically speaking, these guys can definitely still teleport. So I'll want to have behind me protected as well, but that should be more than enough space there where I should be able to avoid anything forwards or backwards. Go one further just for the sake of doing it. And then I should probably grab a redstone comparator as well so that I can actually turn this thing off. And a lever. Get some ender pearls. Throw that guy down. Redstone activated. Lever activated. Place that in there. Hopefully start spawning something. Oh, it does. Okay, so I can get ender pearls from this. So I want echo shards and dripstone next. Dripstone. And then echo shards. This should make this guy pretty good. Could still add sugar and clocks. Don't think I'm going to, but I could. Wait, so I've got ender pearls figured out now, for at least the time being. Which means I should be able to get started on intro. Get some intro seeds going with some growth accelerators. Okay, intro seeds. So they are 1x blocks of intro, which means that is 36 blocks that I need total. And that is 36 times 4 crystals a piece, 144 crystals of intro. Is what I need in total. That's a lot. Turn that off. We'll head back up. So 140. Which is like 2.25 stack. All right. Let's find a place to set this down. Growth accelerator there. Growth accelerator there. Go here. That can go there. I'm going to put all of my ender pearls here. Then grab some Fluix blocks and then intro seeds. Should be enough for the first set. See how long this goes for. Only got 13 from the first one. We have to do this for a little bit. Kind of hoping for a few more. Jeez, already dead. Looks like I'm getting about the same each time. Wherever you go, that's where I find alone. Nobody's promised tomorrow. I'ma love you every night like the last night. 3-7, we're getting there. I feel like this one is particularly good. Like I got a whole lot off of that one. What do I do with intro shard? I craft them into crystals. Takes 8 of them. Okay, so I've got a little over a stack and a half. I think with the 3 I've got left, I ought to be able to get just 2.25 stacks. So 2 full stacks and a stack of 16, and I'm good to go. Okay, almost 2 full stacks. All right, 2 full stacks and 19. Be able to do this. And then that. It's the premium prosperity seed bases. Premium. And prosperity seed base. Where'd all my prosperity seed bases go? Probably in here, aren't they? Another seed out of the way as well. One less I've got to get. Throw it in right there. Go ahead and break this guy. Ooh, yeah, that's not what I meant to do. Cover that over. Glad I didn't break anything important. All right, we have intro now. I just have no storage space, which means Still got to make some of this. Got 5 printed silicon. Really just need like 2. And then redstone. Some of that. Didn't grab any diamond. Okay. Engineering. 1, 2. Let these 2 guys finish up. Then I should have another ME drive. And I should be able to load it up with a whole bunch of bigger cells as well. Second ME drive. 1K. Storage components. Okay. So I'm gonna make another 10 of these drives. And that should be more than enough where I can store everything. Sweet. Okay. We're back in business. Next up, we need to start working towards auto crafting, setting up our first auto crafting setup, and then working towards getting our stars of reaction chambers and everything set up over here. That is definitely next. All right, we're back at it again. I think what we had decided is we got intro. We needed to get some basic auto crafting set up next. So let's look for pattern providers. We're gonna need some more logic processors for that. Let's grab just a stack of gold real quick. Do we have any acceleration cards? We don't. Should be able to make some though. Toss those in here. Plenty of acceleration cards now. That's a stack of that. I'm gonna need a stack of redstone, stack of silicon, and I will need the press for that as well. We're gonna let all this run through. I think what we're going to start with here is 4 pattern providers with their assembler matrices on there, but I may actually just connect that to this because this is going to have way more channels than we're going to need. Let's just take this cabling, go this ways with it pretty easily. Why do I only have 63 of those? 63 is more than enough. Let the logic finish up there, then pattern providers. I also need some crafting tables for. All right, so now we're gonna have some logic processors. Should be able to make the rest of these annihilation cores. How many? I think we're gonna go with 1. We'll see. I want to make some. Somewhere between 5 and 8 probably. Start with 6 and see what we can do with that. So I know I'm going to need 1 on this side, so it's going to be, we're going to have to move some. We'll start with it here. That'll give me extra space. Okay, then that's that. This will here. 1, 2 here. 1, 2. I will need a ton of acceleration cards for this as well. Okay, 1, 2 here. 1, 2 here. And then I do need area around this one cleaned up. That should be everything, I think. Then I need some assemblers of the molecular variety. And while it's doing that, because I know I'm going to need the others too, go ahead and grab a stack of Cirrus quartz, another stack of silicon. I'm going to grab the silicon press, calculation press, and a stack of redstone. Then start with silicon and move forward from there. Okay, molecular assemblers. As many as we can get. So what are we short on for this? Iron we can get. Quartz glass we can get. And let's make some more of those. 15. Make some more of those cores. Make some more of these cores. All right, we got 47 now. It's not bad. Pull that. We'll get the silicon we'll get the whatever quartz going. 4, 5. Beautiful. So we got extras. Not worried about that. They'll be used later. So next, we're going to need pattern encoding and pattern access terminals. Still need that stack of redstone back. Encoding terminal. Engineering processor with a crafting terminal. I don't have an engineering processor, but that should do it pretty quick. Okay, so crafting terminal. I have all those. Just need a normal ME terminal. I just need a formation core. Let me grab some of those, toss them in here. Okay, there's our crafting terminal. So it's just this with the engineering core, and I will need the pattern access one too. What is another engineering? It's just an illuminated panel. We already have. So I just need an extra pattern provider. So finish up these. Finish up these 4. And then I should have everything I need to be able to access and create patterns for everything. Okay. Pattern access. Got it. Pattern encoding. Got it. Now it's a matter of where I put them. Okay. So next I need to make some patterns. Blank patterns. Just make a bunch of them. Throw them in here. And the first thing we're going to make a pattern for is patterns. We got that. What's next? I mean, realistically, what we're looking at next is just getting patterns for everything that we're going to need to start building stuff for better auto crafting. So let's look for the reaction chamber. Most of that's pretty easy. Then I need crystal assembler pattern with an extended machine frame, which is these intro infused. So that is just going to go into the reaction chamber. Pattern access real quick. Give me, I want 4 reaction chambers. Flux dust, goldstone. All right. Oh, I don't have any actual crafting CPUs. So I need some of these crafting units. I think just 4. Then I need to make patterns for this. I'd like to have at least a 64K storage. That'll help me a lot. Then I'll stump those patterns in there. Hit R. We're gonna see how close we can get though. Certus quartz, logic processors, crafting units. Make a pattern for Certus quartz real quick. Wait, has that. And then I'll make another stack of the logic processors. While it's doing that, let's make a whole bunch of acceleration cards. We got some, but we want a lot more. All right, we got a lot of them. I probably need some more calculation processors too. Then we can get our reaction chambers going. We can get our circuit slicers. We can get our crystal assemblers. And then we should be rocking and rolling as far as everything we need to be able to get like the extended pattern providers. And then also get all of our, and then get everything for AE2 pretty much automated so that we can get max level everything for auto crafting. I do need to get water hooked up to this, get ourselves another storage bus, and then we'll grab our sink we already have. I'm gonna set this right here, and we're gonna put the sink right on top of that. Excellent. So now we should have water in here. Perfect. And this should be getting close. Calculation processors are done, which means we can make the rest of our acceleration cards. So that'll max everything else out here. That everything should look like it's the same machine again in the pattern access terminal. One of them still only has 4. Now there should be all our logic ones, and I should be able to just make this guy 64K crafting storage. Oh, I can't make it because there's no CPUs available. Okay, so in that case, 1K. This is not going to be a lot of crafting ability, but it's going to be better than nothing. All right, that should be able to craft something. Let's see if we can build our 4 reaction chambers. Reaction. We can. Crystal assembler. Missing quite a bit of stuff, but we have our reaction chambers, which is a start. Yes, so this is going to have to go hooked up to a pattern provider, so it's just going to go there. Okay, let's work on what else we need for the crystal assemblers. Sky stone, intro infused ingots. So I'm going to need to get a normal pattern provider. More logic processors. Should be able to make a pattern provider. Should be able to go here. I should be able to throw that in there. And I may need to teach it how to make gold lapis and intro dust. Intro crystals. It'll make. And then intro dust is, I'm going to need a pattern hooked up to my crusher. Or I just make a whole bunch of it manually. One of those two. Intro crystals. Ooh. I don't really have too much of that. Let this run through as many intro crystals as we can. And then once it has 32, we'll be able to do the intro infused ingots, and we'll be able to make our crystal assemblers. Let's go ahead and make patterns for our circuit slicers. These guys. The pattern that's going to go in the crystal assembler. It's fine. Go ahead and grab 2 more pattern providers, and then we can upgrade these later on. Go in there. Go in there. We're doing circuit slicers. We're doing crystal assemblers. We should be good to go. I think I'm just going to break this. Let's get in there. That one is to make the circuit slicer from the crystal assemblers. Crystal assemblers. I need 4 of these. What else am I going to need? Intro dust. I need more of that. 4 ME terminals, and then calculation processors. Go ahead and get the calculation processors worked up. And I need 4 ME terminals, which means I'm just going to make all the patterns I need to get to ME terminal. I'm out of patterns. Work for now. ME terminal. Okay, I think that should give us everything we need, and also helps build a lot of the prerequisites we're looking at. How are we looking here? More intro dust. Almost got enough there. A shame you can't make intro dust from essence. That would be so convenient. I need bright illuminated panel, copper. Oh, then I'm working on the calculation processors. Forgot about that. The terminal, that gets it there. It gets our calculation processors. Intro dust, almost there. I still need skystone, but I should be able to make that. Calculation, intro dust, it needs to know copper. Copper from that. That'll go. Bit of the intro dust we need now. Maybe. Yep. I just need to grab these. We'll throw them in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next. Start. That should start running. It might take a little bit because it's running a bunch of stuff through the reaction chambers, but we're getting there. Oh, also I didn't set up auto export to here. Auto export to there. Auto export to there. Auto to there. Beautiful. Okay, so we should have all 4 of those done. I will need to set up the same thing for those. Dude. Ooh, come on now. You're going crazy on me. What are you doing? Auto export to there. Okay, crystal assemblers are done. I need some more patterns. What goes in the crystal assemblers? Oh, the pattern that I had for circuit slicers. Yeah, so now we just make 4 of the circuit slicers. I need engineering, universal presses, and stone cutter. Stone cutter's easy. This it's not quite as easy, but it shouldn't be too hard. And then, how about those universal presses? The universal press is this guy. Should be that. Hope I have. Slime ball, I know I can make from slime essence. Okay. I think that's all the patterns I got to make for that. I'm not too worried about this because as soon as I'm done with this, I can upgrade all the molecular assembler pattern providers to the bulk ones, the big boys, and then I won't have to worry about this. That's all the intro dust it had. Guy steel ingots, Giverstone. That just means I need to get this guy back out, put him back in there, enable substitutes and put him back, and then guy steel ingots. I thought I got a pattern for, although I may not have. Oh, I did. I just never put it away. Whoa. Sky steel essence I do not have. Engineering processors and Shiverstone is still there. So let's do this. We'll put this back in here and we're just going to grab some stone. There's a pattern to that. I got to figure out how to make sky steel next. All right. Sky steel seeds. Oh, that's a big boy seed too. Ingots. Reaction chamber. Oh, I need lava for that. Lava cell. Ooh, that's gross. Hate that. So that's definitely not going to be an option right now. Definitely not. I might try to find a tank, like a mechanism tank that I can do some stuff with. So where were we? Circuit slice. Sky steel. Need a lot of sky steel, which was lava, right? Which is why we're looking at this. I just want to make whatever tanks I can. That holds 64. I don't think I have elite yet. So I'm going to take this and then I'm going to see what bucket mode is for it. Bucket mode is on. All right. So now we should be able to take this to the nether, grab a bunch of lava, come back, set it on a storage bus. And then we should have like 64 buckets worth of lava that we can have access to. All right, we're full. Hopefully 64 buckets worth of lava is enough to get me through a little bit. I do need another storage bus, which we're going to make a pattern for. I'm out of pattern. All right, got a storage bus. Gotta figure out where I want to put that. We're going to put it right here, I think. And then I need to turn off bucket mode so that I can place it right there. And then we can see it in here. Lava, lava. We got lava. Okay, so that means that we can set up patterns for sky steel because I'm going to need a different pattern for the sky steel and get for a little bit. So until I get enough of it to make the seed, which is 4 1x blocks. Okay, so 36 sky steel blocks. Instead of being 4 is 9 sky steel. So that is 324 ingots of sky steel, which is a lot of this. Reaction chamber here. Throw that in. Then I need to request 320. I need a lot more charged Certus, but that's it. That's good. Actually, I can make a pattern for charged Certus for the reaction chamber. And then I should be able to do my 320. Beautiful. Okay. We'll let that run. We're going to sleep real quick. It's got everything it's supposed to have, just not sending power. Do I need the part is that induction card? I don't have any of that. All right, so how am I going to get power to these guys? Do these just plug into it, maybe? They do. I should be able to do that. And then, oh, this is set to input only. Okay, it's starting. That's not going to be enough. Might be. Yeah, they're both at more than 50, so it'll be enough to craft that one, but the next one's going to have some issues. We could always start power. All right, we're going to let this thing fill back up, and then I'm going to have to throw it here so that... Ooh, wait a second. These ones finished. We have our sky... Ooh, we do. That doesn't seem right. I made way more than I had to. Don't care. Oh, it's probably because of whatever the crafting requirements were. Premium, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then seed bases. One of those. There's some sky steel set up. Another seed done. So that is not going to have a place to go, though. So I need to grab some of these. Both of these. Actually, you know what I can do? Get rid of that because it's not being used anyways. And then lock it to sky steel. Then I don't really have to worry about the rest of it. Oh, I'm going to have to break this free. It was almost bad. There should be 11 there. Then 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm going to need 15 copper upgrades. Make a pattern for that. I'm realizing on, let's do oak for everything, but I'm going to have to do these manually. My chest one. That one, nature's essence. Not that. Wood essence. There's that. And then I need a chest with planks all the way around. And then copper upgrade pattern. I'm gonna need one more pattern. That's so unfortunate. Oh no, it's already there. It looks like it's got it right. Okay. Let's make as many as we can. Just a ton of copper upgrades that we can throw in there and then not have to worry about it. Uh-oh. Now it's making a lot. Got a lot of copper upgrades to add. Can I do this? Everything's got one. Except this whole side's got two, so we're just gonna start working from this side over. We need a good halfway through. Can live with that for now. So we have some basic auto crafting set up. Circuit slicers are definitely still next, but we need to take the sky steel pattern out of here and we need to re-encode it. The one that uses this. So that way we don't have to worry about it anymore. And then I can do 4 slicers and processors. Wait, nice. I'd already done this. So we've got everything for those. We'll get our circuit slicers, and then once we're done with the circuit slicers, we should be able to set up fully automated production for all of our processors, which will be really good to have. We want to auto export everything. Go ahead and accept quest real quick too. Ooh, it's been a little bit. Nothing good. Expected more. I expected more. Should just be able to throw all of this back in there. Okay, so we are at 37 days. Pretty good. I need to do power. Power's got to be next. So let's grab a pattern provider. Actually, extended pattern providers to be a pattern. 6 and 9. Flux glass cable, block of silicon. It should have. Oh, so that one's just not set to accept alternatives. So then I should have to take those and combine them with some sort of ingot. Should be pretty simple. Downside is there's no way to get to that. Start with that one. Grab the other 5. Hopefully I didn't break that. Oh no, these just need acceleration cards. Auto export setup, circuit slicer, intro block. Is it 0%? Device is offline. Correction space? Need to go this way? Device is online now. All those are maxed out. I may need to make some more acceleration cards, but whatever. Take these 4. I think I just need 1 more. And I do need some more acceleration cards. For sure. Down to just needing 1 more of those upgrades to the extended pattern providers. And that should provide me with a lot more room. I need more capacity cards. And I need more Fluix glass cables. Perfect. We can make it. And then I need 1 piece of iron. Toss in here silver, whatever, doesn't matter. But I can make this. And I can upgrade that back right on top, and then accelerate it. So we are rocking and rolling as far as anything AE2 right now. Our auto crafting setup is going to be really, really strong. We're just going to need to upgrade those pylons at some point. I don't really care right now though. But we're able to store as many patterns as we would really want. All right, I'm going to try and get Power set up and automated real quick. Hopefully this is not too difficult. Really just need 1 pattern provider, and then I need the Energizing orb. Should be pretty simple and straightforward, but there are, I guess, a couple things I'm gonna have to do first. I don't care about making one for that. I do need one for the dielectric casing, dielectric rods, iron bars will need 1. I will want these sets of dielectric rods. What else? Is that everything for this? It seems like it is. We'll get the starter energizing rod all set up. Electric paste is gonna be difficult. I'm probably gonna need to get enough blazes that I can make blaze seeds. Next. Okay. That should be everything for that. Let me dump all of these into here real quick. I didn't make one for the actual... Oh, that's because I didn't want to. Okay, so I need to go get... let's mob swap blazes first. I'm gonna go ahead and make 2 of these so that way I can swap what I already have. So this guy's just an Enderman. I'm fine with that. I just want to swap him. That way I continue to retain him. as I move forward. Then I need to go mob swap a blaze. Then we'll bring everything home. Get a blaze egg. If I remember correctly, it's like straight, almost straight north. Yeah. We're gonna get a blaze egg from this though. Any blazes here? Doesn't look like it. We'll swap out our spawner. That's lame. We had one blaze rod, but that way I can get enough blaze rods that we can start actively looking at. I got vibranium and I don't get an achievement for it. That's crazy. That's crazy. But I want to make the blaze seeds so that I can fully automate the whole assembly line thing for power. So I don't have to go back and constantly get more stuff for it. I gotta get higher. Not gonna cut it. All right. I'm not even close. But yeah, ideal situation is everything in power is coming in through a mystical agriculture seed. I don't have to mess around with anything. Could be blazes here. For sure. Loot chests are pretty good. Oh, okay. Grab a blaze from here. Okay, we just gotta make sure I've grabbed everything out of there. And here's the nice one. I do kind of wonder if I can turn these unobtainium things back into like actual unobtainium. It'd be crazy if you could. Also, I'm looking for a pair of pants. Leggings are the only apothic thing that I've not put on yet. Those are pants. There's not apothic pants. Jump over to this side real quick. Oh, I got a lot of stuff at my feet. I don't know what to do with any of that. That's fine though. I'm gonna bring that with me. I don't remember what it does. I just remember reading about it and thinking it was crazy. How hard is it to find a pair of pants, man? Couldn't be crazy. Nope, there are just no pants here. That's okay. I got what I wanted. I did get some vibranium though, amongst other things. The important thing though is I got a mob swab we can use. I don't have a single bucket. It's only a water bucket. What? Mob swap. This. Which one did it grab? The one I don't want right now. I want this one. Yeah, I just gotta go find a chicken. I start remember there are a whole bunch right over here. Any chickens? Here's one. Beautiful. Blaze spawn egg now. Gotta take this to our spawner. We'll be chilling. They will be aggroed on me still. They have no health and drop a whole extra ton of blaze rods. And the whole goal of this is just to be able to get the blaze seeds. Do I need like an ignores conditions thing? We got some blaze rods. Problem is I don't have any good armor right now. I probably should make some just so I don't burn to death fighting these guys. Would probably be a wise idea. We have the ability to get them now. So let's see if I wanted to make the energizing orb. Simple as that. So then I'm gonna place pattern provider there. Energizing orb on top. Don't push if it contains a pattern input. Then I'm gonna come down here. I got plenty of patterns. What we're gonna do is we're gonna create patterns for at power for anything and everything that's material. So one of those, one of these. Okay. That should be everything that has to go through the energizing orb. Which means that part at least should be moderately good to go. Next, I need actual patterns for like the energizers. I've got the starter done. Grab basic, hardened, blazing, alert green. Then I need to make all of those these. So I've got tiny, basic, large, hardened, blazing, biotic, bearded. Excellent. All of those going in here. Then I want to make for the basic block of quartz, block of redstone. Where is it getting that from? So block of redstone, whatever. Quartz. It needs blocks of quartz. Okay. I wanted to make 4 of the basics. It can do that. Perfect. Then I do need some cables to plug them in with. I'll bring it back. But now I'm just going to throw 2 on each side. All right. That should work. So then let's make why does it feel like I'm there? They are. Make some blazing. Missing some blaze essence. That just means I got to go down and kill some more blazes. But before I do that, I'm going to make armor. I already have diamond armor of a lot. No, I don't have leggings. I'm pretty sure I don't have boots. All right, but we got the others. That's great. Then a bunch of netherite. Those. And then do we have any more? All running a little short on Allthemodium. Might have to run to the mining dimension to grab all of that. But we'll throw it all on for now, and then we'll head to the mining dimension. I also want to head back to the deep dark. I don't think there's going to be any in the deep dark. I think mining dimension might be my best bet. We are here. So if I remember correctly, it's at the split between stone and deep slate. That's where I want to mine. Also, I need to get a backpack with auto eating. This is kind of ridiculous. There it is. Okay, so now what we do, so probably cut small tunnels in every direction, and I see what we can find. So let's do Q. No, that's not what I want. That's a redstone. Nope, we're out of food again. All right, let's fly down here and see if we can find any. Nothing here. I could pull the destruction gadget out, and this honestly is a great start for where I'd want to use that at. Sulfur. Got excited for a second for no reason. Okay. Double check. No, not here. Okay, we're going to slash home. I'm going to build the destruction gadget. We're going to bring it back, and we're going to go ham in there. And we will throw it in here to charge. It holds about 2 million. It's not bad. Ooh, okay. Don't be burning my stuff down. All right, I need food again, too, of some sort. We got cow acid. Let's do this. First things first. All of these seeds can go back in the ME system. We have room for them. Then let's upgrade this backpack. Now that we've got an upgraded backpack, let's get a feeding upgrade. I don't ever have to worry about eating food. Base, I got the feeding upgrade. That's really all I care about for now. We'll throw that in there with the feeding upgrade. And then I just need a bunch of food. Just a bunch of food. Should have cow essence. Could be able to make steaks. Be able to run those steaks through here. Could pop me out a bunch of steaks. So then if I wanted to do blaze seeds, soul jar blaze, each one's a half. So I need a lot of blaze rods. Also need the 4 soul jars. We got 2 and I'm missing soul dust. So let's head to the nether. We will get soul dust over here. Yeah, it's gonna make a mess. But then all I have to do is put like all 4 or 5 stacks of these. So 6 stacks of them, 7 stacks of them up into here, and it'll run all of it through here. And then once all of that's done, we put it back up at the top. We used up the rest of it. All right, that should be more than enough soul dust for now. Goal there was really just to make it where I never had to do that again, or at least hopefully I don't for quite a while. Bunch of soul glass, a few more soul jars. Get that thrown in there with that. How's this looking? Destruction gadget is all charged up. So I next need to run. Oh, we gotta go to the mining dimension with it, and I need to use it a bunch, but pretty much I just want to max out everything on it. Then fly all the way down to the bottom in here and let it go to work. Hopefully find me some Allthemodium. We are already out of power. Anything over here? And there, nothing in here because I'm not deep enough. I'm gonna recharge it real quick and see if we can figure out what went wrong. There's probably just the level at which I'm mining at. I should be theoretically fine to do what I need to do right now. It just would be easier if I had better armor, unless I'm mistaken. Gas tiers modify the number. I need gas tiers, sugar, and clocks. We're gonna grab all 3 of those things. Grab out the destruction gadgets, swap out my jetpack for it, and see what that does. All right, I need clock, stack of those, sugar, stack of that. I said clocks, sugar, and whatever gas tiers I have. All right, should be a lot faster now. I may have messed up. Lie, you fool! Yeah, that was way more than I intended to make at once. Oh, they're here. Yeah, I really got to get that whole no AI thing. We got to get chorus fruit ASAP. But we may have enough blade seeds. Now we should be close. All right, let's take the destruction gadget back and see if we can find anything more. I'm glad I didn't do that. I don't have my jetpack on me. I was about to jump down that hole with nothing to stop me. Okay, so this makes me think it probably is a little bit lower. Shoot for right there. See what it comes up with for me. I'm gonna do the same thing over here. It's crazy. Not a single one. All right, let's go home and charge it up again. I might actually start from the top and just make a gigantic hole straight down all the way. That way I can get an idea of where it's supposed to stop. But to be honest, I have really no clue. All right, we're gonna get to whatever the first stopping point is here. We're gonna use it, let it go all the way. We're just gonna use it again. We're gonna take it back and recharge it. So close. 1 block off is crazy. Now I really got to be careful where I'm clicking because I really don't want to click that here. Back in. Guys done. I got 1 more. I actually do need a few more blaze rods. Turn it off for a second. All right. Really, that's plenty. Blaze rods. Then we said it was Supremium. Essence. Or Imperium. That's right. I need those 4. And then I need a Solium Sea Base. That's the one. Oh, it's because these have to be up to 10, not 8. All right. Infinite blaze rods now, which means that it's progressing through Pala should become very easy. I just need to wait for it to show up somewhere. Actually, I have to link it all first, don't I? Link this one. I'll lock it in place there. There we go. All right, Blaze Essence is coming in. Nice. Sleep. We're going to collect all the quests. Did I get the achievement for the Blaze Seeds? If not, I have to go pick those back up. I did. Okay. Claim all. Night Metal. One less I've got to go get. Throw those down. And then claim quests again real quick. Just to make sure. And yeah, we're pretty much good to go there. Oh, I did get another Allthemodium ingot, though. Have any others? I do yet, right? No. No, but I can make one more. I can get 2 pieces of my armor upgraded all the way. Bingo, bango. Ironically, that gives me more quests, which may... Oh, there's no rewards for those quests, though. That's fine. All right, good progress. Let's double check here. 937 tests done. That's 16.6%. We are at 40 days in. Not bad. That should make me 3 of those gears. Is all but 1 that I need. Okay. Derium gear, Explorer's compass, then that's way more eyes of Ender than I need. I don't even know what I'm following here. In Stronghold. Wait, is that in the end? I don't know which one it is. I mean, I assume it's this one. All right, we'll fly to it. Once we get there, we will probably have to TP home so that we can charge our stuff back up. But I don't know if I've got my base chunk loaded. I do need to chunk load it if I don't. And then now that I've got power, there's nothing stopping me from setting up player charging too. We're probably going to get to the stronghold, but we may not go in yet. Probably get there, flash home, set up a couple other things that we're going to need that are important, and then maybe go in and go somewhere. Because I can go to the end and I can get my chorus fruit real quick without needing to fight the Ender Dragon or anything else like that. Ooh, pretty biome with pillagers. But wow, that's a pretty biome. Okay, so it's here but straight down. Getting somewhere. If I remember correctly, I hit J, scroll out a little bit. We had to go down a few. And that's the big room right over there. That was not very hard to find. Thank goodness. Sometimes that can be a nightmare. All right, flush home. We're gonna sleep. We're gonna set up player charging. That way I don't have to worry about charging my jetpack anymore. That's the one reasonable concern that I have at this point. Patterns. Set up patterns for this all the way to the highest tier. Obviously, I won't be able to make the red tier yet. I can only make up to the green. I didn't even have that as a pattern yet. Fine, we can do that. And then I need to make an aerial pearl. I'm gonna go use this on a zombie. There is one zombie this way. Well, thank you so much. That was so incredibly convenient. So then I throw that in there. And then I request a green, yep, that one. Green player transmitter, and it's going to go through and start making all the materials and everything it needs for that. And then we will have player charging. Get our player transmitter. Set it right there. Oh, I got to get a card. Dimensional binding card. Blank card. Binding card. And then I right click that onto an Enderman. All right, so real quick then, take this and charge it up. Wow. We have it. Since we already have it, I just put my jetpack to charge. And I definitely need my jetpack to land here. That's fine. That's plenty. 2 things. Number 1, we're headed here. We're dropping in, going all the way to the bottom. We want to go deeper. Go deeper again. Great. Oh, there we go. Okay. I was going to say none. Okay. We know it's at this level. Do it one more time. We should definitely have the Allthemodium now to be able to turn our boots into Allthemodium boots. We've already got all the Allthemodium tools we could want. That should set us up pretty well. Flash home. We're gonna hit it with a hammer. Gonna grab a smithing template, melt it all, bring it to here, and bada bing, bada boom. I think we should be good to go. What is pulling all the power? Oh, it's got to be going into this. So it's charging this one up because it holds 40 million FE. Okay, so let's go. Should be able to come to here. That's unfortunate. There we go. Find an Enderman. Use the binding card on him. Fly off. Get some chorus fruit. Okay, player charging should now work. I don't really care about most of this. So I'm just going to fly this way. Try to keep my Y level in the 70s and hope I get to an island. And if I don't, and I'll just slash home. I hope I can type faster than I fall. Now, I don't need glowstone. We do need chorus fruit though. All right, now we slash home. I'm gonna add the chorus fruit to the spawner down here. And then I'm probably gonna try to get Enderman seeds, if that's even a thing. It should be, but I'm also going to add the dimensional card to this guy, keeping all my stuff nice and charged. Everything else nice and drained. I need better power generation pretty bad, but we'll get there at one point, some point. Who knows when. Okay, we got some extra here. I could probably get this lush generator if I wanted to, and I could probably kill one warden. I don't know how yet. Finding the end. That's an egg. Summon the wither. Kill the wither. Not really a lot left there. And then all of chapter 1 is complete. And I think that would be like our first quest line that would just be like done. All right, let's go quest. Claim all my rewards. Ooh, zirconium cores is a crazy reward. We started a lot of this as well. A lot of sets of armor that I don't have yet. Allthemodium spell book we still need to get. The mace, that one just gets checked off. I could go ahead and get some of my vibranium set up. I never cared to go get the whatever for it, the template, but we've got it. Got to go to the other, throw all of that back in there for now. Okay, let's see where we're at. We are at 42.4 days of playtime. We have completed 1,004 quests. We only have 4,793 quests remaining, which means we're at 17.32% done. Pretty good. All right. So we are like 42 days into this. Before day 50, I need to get an actual house built. So I think that's where we're at next. Let's pull the building gadget out. But I might have to set up wireless transmission just to use the building gadget. I don't really have to, I guess. So first things first, I don't even know where I want to put my house yet. I don't mind this place. It was a great early first base. It's not bad, but I don't know if it's the end all be all. This was a really pretty area. Really liked the way it looked, but it had a couple mob-centric bases there. You got the peaks. Let's do this. Mind that mountain. I don't really like this one. Let's fly until we find inspiration. Because here's the thing. I can make my limits for trunk loading as big as I want. I'm planning on making a very horizontally focused base. It's not going to be super vertical. In addition to that, the reason I'm planning on making it big is so that I can separate everything up into individual chunks or areas. I'm gonna fly up here to this and see what that is. Got a house in the sky. I don't need anything that's here, but it's kind of cool. All right. Inspiration. What I'm looking for here, I'm looking for a big, flat, open area in a pretty biome with some pretty aesthetic landscape. This is not bad. Not exactly great, but it's not bad. It's getting better. Whoa. Over the swamp, that would be sick. Let me take a look at the map. What's the black area? The volcanic something? Oh no, it's deep slate. It's probably volcanic something. Basalt Barria. It looks sick on the map. Keep going this way. It's biome. Very hilly. Sunflower plains. I almost feel like that could work for something. The problem with this prairie is there's so much grass, dude. Hold up. Dare I say it, I think I can do something with this. I will cut down most of the all of the trees inside of here. I will probably build up whatever the lowest place is by about 2 blocks. And then I think we're going to go ham and build something crazy because we actually have a lot of room here. I'm going to slash home, get ourselves an axe. Where's my backpack? Ought to be fine for now. I think that should be enough trees for now. Pretty clean. Get home and sleep real quick. Color palette. That is next. Let's double check progress real quick. Day 43 right now. I think I'm going white concrete for the entire floor. I think that is my plan. I need patterns for gravel, sand, and white dye. Let's do this. We'll work all the way back. 1 pattern, 2 patterns, 3, 4, and then the last one should just be for white dye. Could be a dye essence one here. We'll throw all of these into here, and I just need a crap ton of white concrete. That's the plan. We'll go white concrete. We'll go like a dark gray concrete too, I think. Gray. We got our main color. That will be the accent color. I'm just going to slash back. Pretty decent ways away. That will be the accent color. I don't really care about anything floating around. The only thing I really want to do is pick the level at which I want all this to be at, which I think is this one. I can build everything else up pretty easily. Then I got to go through and clean the ground up a lot, especially specifically around. I'm going to have to be building up. Zombies getting a workout in, man. All right, we got to build all that up. We could go up too. Not inherently opposed to it. I think we're just going up one. I think this is going to be the level. The one we're at right now is going to be the level that we bring everything to. And the plan is to redo landscaping as is needed. Okay, there's a lot of stuff. Let's start with putting the white concrete back in my inventory. I do want to keep that, and then everything else is just going to go in the ME system, and then I actually just need a lot of dirt to start with. I'm keeping all the seeds because I'm assuming at some point I'm going to have to make most of those crops. Okay. Dirt. Need as much as I can get my hands on. Then place it down. This is one higher than I wanted. Hey, he's back. Mr. Invincible. What the heck? Cow is now buried. He lived a good life. I don't care about going too far that way. This is going to get covered over for sure. I feel like we almost have a big enough platform for me to be able to really build something big, which is definitely what we're gunning for here. The other thing is we kind of need this big enough so that we got to get every quest, right? If I'm getting every quest, I got to have room to store all that stuff. And that's not a small amount of room. It's going to be a lot of stuff. All right. That's plenty good there. Couple sections over here. I'm going to fill all this in real quick just to make it look better. I may do something else up here on like a top tier, but we also got to slash home so we can sleep and then come back. It's a pretty good amount of room. It is definitely a respectable amount of room to be able to build something pretty big. The thing is, we've got the dirt. I can work with that. I do think I'm going to cut these trees down though. Maybe. That one's going for sure. Go creep. Once again, find myself out of dirt. Another inventory full of dirt. Probably a diamond axe as well. All right. I think, and if that's not enough of a platform for me to be able to work with, I've got bigger issues. I should have a little bit more dirt left. I'm going to start rounding some of these harsh corners off just to make it look a little better. I don't really care about this side at all. And that side's whatever too. Like 3 things left in here floating in the air. Clean it up. All right, next up, we need to actually start building some semblance of a house of some sort. Got plans for that. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna dump the dirt. Got my white concrete. Grab some of the gray. Here's a plan. Mark some things out real quick. Like it? I dig it. Okay. Every one of them. All lines, they're all going to go straight through the whole entire thing. Actually, let's just do the outline real quick. I feel like that'll be a lot easier. You go all the way. Splitting the outline was really easy. I think I can work with that. I think I'm going to be able to work with that really well. I do think I want it to be fully checkerboard. So I think what I'm going to do, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to go through everywhere that I can just continue a line. We're going to continue it for now. And then I will probably have to measure out all of the other ones. This should give us a decent start towards knowing at least where some of these lines are going to be. Drag it all the way up. Keep running those lines through. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There. Coming out. Coming because I can. 100% I'm going to need a lot more white concrete. No doubt in my mind. Also, I think the sooner I claim this, the better. If a creeper comes by and blows all this up, I'll be pretty upset. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These two keep on going. Then catch back up to the others. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Luckily, this ought to be pretty easy. Stand back here. Line up each one of these. Checkerboard is done. Or at least the gray part's done. Now, there's like 7 times as much white that I need to go back through and fill in with. The goal is to use all, if not most, of the white concrete that I have on me right now, which is right there. That's all of it. Excellent. And then I can just head home and we can get some more. We'll say, since I'm here, don't care about quests right now. Also don't care about that right now. I want all of these claimed. Flash home, 2,000 white concrete. Get that going. We'll go to sleep. Check on our timeline. 45.2 days. So I got 5 days left to finish building this house. Not a lot of time. Do also want to make a pattern for mega torches purely because they're going to keep mobs away, and I'm probably going to make like 10 or 15 and place them all the way around the perimeter of the new base. Oh, doesn't know how to make torches. Head back real quick. We take these and strategically place them everywhere. I don't want any mobs anywhere near my base. I will throw one right there as well. Where are we with the building gadget? Keeping on, keeping on. All right, flash home again. We're gonna take down the whole network again because I need to create more concrete. Take what we've got, make another 2,000 again. I think I really need to upgrade power. I know I've got all the power stuff now. I could make some pretty decent reactors. I just haven't, but I really should. I've only completed 3 more quests since the last time, but we are most of the way towards an almost finished base again. I think when I set all of my crop plots up again, they will likely be all right next to each other. It will also not be on here. I use that up fast. Granted, that wasn't the full 2,000. Uh-oh. I don't know where this is going to take me, but it doesn't seem like it's in the overworld. Okay, I'm going to start another 1,000. Let's look at the map real quick. That is a long ways away, actually. Let's, I've got an extra waystone, right? I did. We're going to grab the waystone. bring it with us. I think we're gonna have to fly back there real quick. All right, I now have an easy way to get back. All right, we did it. All right, where am I at time-wise? I got 40 days left. 4 days left. Okay. Well, we will probably reorganize this at some point, but I think what we're gonna start with is building a new A2 system over there, and we are going to do that using my normal design for ME controllers. I actually could do that. That's a crystal assembler. This is the circuit slicer. This is normal crafting. Assembler, circuit slicer. All right, does have the ability to make engineering presses now. Let's see if I can't make, how many per faces? That's going to be a lot. Skystone blocks. We're just going to run all this through here to get a lot of skystone blocks back out. And I should be able to do everything else that I need. Is it like barely plugged in or something? Oh, it was. All right, we're gonna start with 100 ME controllers. I need more. Go with 90 then. Jeez. Wow. Power. That should keep it up. Okay, a lot of ME controllers here. Oh, we got a lot more quests too. Let's go. A lot more quests. Jeez. I didn't realize all the 82 quests were hinging on that. So what's going on over here? Our circuit slicer's not working. It is offline. I'm gonna throw it in here. Break this one. I'm gonna replace it down. It says it's offline. Can you put it down sideways like this? Online. Okay, cool. But I should have the rest of these now. I don't know how many of these I actually need, but we're gonna find out. ME controller is gonna be one of these multi-blocks that's just gonna be in the center. Well, it might not actually be in the center. I'm cool with having this off to one side, actually. We're going to probably put it right here. And then I always do something not like that. I think I always come just 2 in a straight line. I think that's what I do on every face. 6. Alrighty. 2 in from each side. Don't really need a lot more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 per side. So 8, 16... 24, 25. I need 26 more. We can do that pretty quick. Perfect. Skystone blocks. Still need more stone blocks. All right, ME controller, 26 more. It's got a power. Is this thing already empty? All right, we got all those. There's that. ME controller is ready. Rock and roll. Let's go ahead and claim all of my quests just to see what kind of stuff it's going to give me and if that gives me any more quests. Doesn't look like it gave me any more, but it was good to get that done. I do want to take one of those feral flare lanterns I just got, place it over the top of this guy. Like that. That'll start spreading light around from the center. Not bad. We're making good progress. We will need to set up power over the new place. Most of the rest of this is going to be pretty easy to move over. And then our auto crafting system will not come with us. We're going to set up the new better auto crafting system once we get there. I don't even know what I'm going to do with mystical ag yet. Depending on how this is set up, I may just leave this here exactly as it is and not touch it. I do think I'm going to, well, we could go ahead and move it, but I don't care right now to do that. But we do have a new place for a base. We have a nice new base set up. Not exactly a house yet. More open air. Open concept. I am interested in being there at night just to make sure that no mobs spawn anywhere near, because it looks like we kind of got everything figured out pretty well. Trust but verify, it's kind of what we're doing here. And while we do that, I'll go ahead and look at the quest book to see if there's anything else the little time we have left we want to focus on. Energistics 2. There's not anything I see in here that I want to focus on yet necessarily, but there is a lot that I think we could progress through pretty quickly. VIO. I just need to hold an ME interface. I haven't done that yet. It looks like we're pretty good. And it does that pair of flare lanterns kind of put in the work too. All right, we head back home, grab an ME interface, hold it. That'll give me a lot of quests. Go ahead and claim all the rewards from it. There's really not much. Energy acceptor, energy cell, energy card. This would be easy. Most of this is easy. It's just a matter of if I want to care about it right now. That's all it is. Because there's a lot in here. And some of the stuff is just me going backwards because I never held the original actual backpack. Gonna make a new one, hold it, get all kinds of other upgrades and achievements and stuff from it. Crazy. I need a gold backpack. I need to hold the gold one. Get this Does this have copper? So I get the achievement. That one I already have. The gold one is the one I didn't have. Perfect. Put that back because I don't actually need it. Claim all. Okay. I mean, it's going. Apparently I never held the storage controller. You can fix that pretty quick. There's your storage controller. So many of these quests are just gate kept behind ones that I've already done. We're making good progress though. We're making pretty good progress. My goodness, there's so many here. There's quests for the quantum sword. So that means I'm gonna have to go all the way through modern industrialization. Oh, this is great. This is great. What have I gotten myself into? Yeah, at least you can cheese a lot of the early game of it. That's gonna be fun. Gothic spawners, we're getting pretty close on spawn eggs. I just have to check that off. Interesting. That was a lot of quests. Don't care. Great dynamics. Also don't care. Modular routers. Haven't really done anything with pylons. I've done a couple, but it knows that. Okay. Let's see where we're at. At 18% of the quest completed, 1,055, and we are 46.8 days in. That is pretty darn good. All right, I've got about an hour left of playtime before I hit my 50-day mark, where I'm going to want to cut it off. So with that in mind, I think we should see what we can do about power generation and then see how much of this we can get moved over to the new base. So let's start with templates for... I think what we're going to do is power reactors, at least at the beginning. Okay, we'll throw those in there. It takes 36 to make this, so we're going to go ahead and try to make one set of it. We're missing emeralds, uraninite, and clay balls. What was the other thing? Clay balls, uraninite, emeralds. Wow, that took up all the power quickly. All right, we're gonna let that run for a little bit. We're gonna start moving some other stuff over. Really just whatever we can. I think that's a pretty good amount of stuff to move. We know AE2 stuff's sort of going on that side. I'll probably come down here to the end because I know exactly how big these are going to be. And we'll do all the mystical ag stuff down here. You need to throw the lever down, turn it on. So that's good to go. I do have a lot of easy villagers that I need to do something with too. I'm just going to set them all here for now. Cool tools that we're going to use. You go there, put a furnace down, then input and output chest. Blood magic's definitely going to get its own square. I do have a lot of stuff for ours as well. Ours is 100% going to be more than one square. No way around that, but for now, you can set everything down there. Just dire things. Gonna put that goo there because it's second tier, so I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Put the speed augment on the furnace. Add the coal. Top is input. Right is output. And then we'll need to beef up our enchanting setup at some point. I'm just gonna set that there. We can work around it whenever we need to. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with these guys. Go in there, I guess. Well, that's a lot of stuff moved. Step in the right direction. Move the soul extractor, the alloy smelter. That has to stay. Little guy can get moved. We'll take the anvil with us. These are no longer in use. I'm going to set up the charger setup that I had just because, I mean, basically it was effective. I shouldn't need it anymore, but now it's there. All right, Stole Extractors, Mystical Ag, which is going to go right here. Ender IO is going to need a spot. I'm gonna put it over here for now. And then mechanism's gonna need a lot of room. Probably be the mechanism corner here. You have an inscriber. I don't know. I'm gonna set it down just to have it here. Don't know how much I'm gonna end up using that though. And then I think all of the rest of that can just go straight into storage. Oh, I do need to put the anvil down. All right, next up, I'm gonna have to move all of the mystical eggs set up. Realistically, it's probably not going to be that hard, but it might be worth setting up an area for it first before we just gung-ho start moving stuff. I think this up here is probably going to be where we do it. I think the area is big enough where I could do a full 4x4 crop plot. And I do think I'm going to do it higher than that. So I'm going to do it right here. So let's slush home. We'll sleep. We'll grab a shovel. We'll come back. And we will tear all of that down. All right. So this is the level we're planning on doing it at. Going to need all of this moved back. We'll break this one. Back it up a little bit for now. I don't know how much more of this land I'm going to have to clear. Do you know that I want 2-block ring around, which means we're starting here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the first hole. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2 around. Don't know if that was too much. Don't know if that was not enough. We're going to find out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Okay. So then we need 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1 and 2. Probably go with 3. Make sure we have plenty of space. Be able to move around, even off the hillside. All right, that should be a lot better. I should be able to move all of the mystical egg seeds here and set everything up the way I want it to. So next, I got to dump all this in the A2 system. Then I need buckets of water. Fill all those up. I'm going to grab all the growth accelerators. This is enough for 3 full fields, but it is not quite enough for 4. All right, double check our time. 47.5 days in. We're getting there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Well, that doesn't really make any sense to do that. It's the right spacing from a purely theoretical perspective. Or is it? Yeah, because these ones sit on the edge too. What's up with that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that just what happens? Or 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I do need more growth accelerators. I think I need like 40 something more. All right, we've got our growth accelerators done. And hopefully it should be pretty easy to just move everything over. I do think I'm going to try to finish everything up. Okay, so now we just got to go find all of these. 9x9 with that in it. And add our controller access points. Okay, are we back up? We are, thank goodness. Okay, I do need a bunch more of the crystal resonance generators. About 40 of those, but before I do that, I want a hoe, I want an access point, and I want a harvester pylon. Start those, head back, see if this is the right number. 1, 2, 3. I need 3 more growth accelerators. It was close. Through like 20 of them. We're getting there. Hopefully this is enough to get us through the rest of it. I think it is. I hope it is. Okay, then I gotta find the water. Harvester pylon. 9x9. Controller access. 1, 2, 3. That'll be plenty. Okay. Everything's set up and ready to go, with the exception of functional storage has not been moved over yet. But I'm thinking I'm just going to put it right here anyways. That should be a pretty easy move. And I think all of these break, and I don't think it drops items. When you break it, I think it keeps everything inside. And then all I'm worried about is making sure I've got all the seeds in there so that I can take the rest of everything out and dump it all in here. But I take steak out. It's a seed. It's just going into here. And then essences are staying in my inventory. All right, I got a backpack full of seeds. All that's been picked up. Means I should be able to break all that. Pick up all the chests that hold each of these different essences. Take all that with us too. All right, let's hit a new home. First things first, we're gonna build our drawer wall. All right, that's everything there. I still have a bunch of seeds I gotta get in the ground, but I haven't actually hoed anything yet. I think all I'm really trying to do here is migrate. Break the last of these, pick them all up. Head back. Drawers are all down for now. That's Mystical Ag. My storage controller can just come over here with it. Set that down. Linked to it. Those in. Go from there. Add. I have to move it to this side. Those are all linked. Then linked. All right. All of those are linked too. Which means the only thing I really have to do to keep essences going into there is now get all of my seeds in the ground. Grab ourselves a hoe. Oh, I'm almost at day 49. Getting it close. And then we're just going to hoe everything we can. Extra things get hoed. Oh well, who cares? The plan is also to start from the inside and work my way out. Yeah, anything that's too far out is just going to get broken anyways. All the seeds we got, I really just want one of each seed in the ground. I'm fine with 3 in period. I think if we keep spiraling out like this, it'll make it a little bit easier to tell where we have planted stuff and where we haven't, and make sure that we fully optimize the space that we have. All right, think all the seeds in the ground. They should be. We should be getting more essences into here. The only thing I didn't think about was the fact that some of these are probably going to start filling up a little weird. Actually, I've not relinked those. I'm going to break all the empty ones. I have to. Slash I'm getting an axe. I need all of the empty ones to be the farthest ones away. Otherwise, as soon as I connect to the controller access points, they're just going to start filling up all of those. It looks like there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then come back through like this. Place all that down. We refill in everywhere that I took ones out of. Then we're going to have to completely relink everything. But then when we relink the actual farm, we won't have a mess. Those are all linked. These are already linked. All right. Well, it's filling up. Oh, it's just if it goes to 0, then we would have an issue, but we won't. We're fine. Perfect. All right. As we get new essences, they will just start filling in our side. The entire Mystical Ag farm is moved. How are we doing, Tom Was? We're at exactly 49 days, so I have 20 more minutes worth of playtime in which I can make adjustments and move. So we have 20 minutes to get the rest of this huge over, which is mostly just my AE2 system. The only downside, it's going to take forever to finish that. I don't even care. What I do want to do is move these, because these will stay. We're going to take the cable, take the reaction chambers, crystal assemblers, circuit slicers, all with us. A2 is over here. Those 3 are planned. So this is probably going to go, doesn't need dense smart cable. Oh, that's not even where I wanted to put that. I wanted to put this down in there. And I wanted to put the smart cable on top of it. And I wanted to put our pattern providers there. Circuit slicer, reaction chamber, crystal assembler. Unless I'm mistaken, you have to be looking at it for these for them to work correctly. That's where that's going to get tied in. And I might just move everything there for now. A lot in it. Those are all going to be patterns. I will mess with that, just not yet. All the cabling mechanism is over here. Put all of my wind generators down for now. Then I've got the blazing reactor. I could go ahead and set that up too. Oh, hello. There it is. So I am going to need base for the pattern providers and cables to connect them all. But I think for now, run these cables around here like this, and then one to the middle, and then we'll get some to go on top of all of them. And then I can set up my ME system right here in the middle and it shouldn't be a big deal. The problem now is going to be making sure I get what I need to these extended pattern providers, because they're going to have a lot of patterns in them. A lot of patterns. But that's basically what we're down to moving. Grab that, press the cable in that, and we should be able to just start setting this up in the new place. All right, we have most of everything. Still my ME controller for now. Grab my 2 ME drives and set them down right there. Got power over here. So I need to grab an extended pattern provider, set it down. The patterns that are currently in here, toss them in. I will definitely need to run this up. Throw the import bus on and grab the energizing orb. Put it right there. Then do that. Grab whatever of these energizing rods I have. Throw them on there. That guy hooked up in the back. Molecular assemblers are down. I do need to still hook up all of my terminals. Let's do that real quick. Just throw a cable right there. Crafting terminal, pattern access terminal, encoding terminal. We'll need to hook this up to power. It shouldn't be too hard though. And then I also do that. It's cabled there, so that's hooked up to that. I just need to get all of my extended pattern providers. Make sure all of these are maxed out. They are. Flash home, sleep. Then the great migration begins. I throw all of this in there. Have my backpack right there. We are going to use the backpack to store stuff. 3, we won't organize any of it, so that way all the patterns are just there. May have space to do the last one as well. We're not a lot of patterns in it. Then, into the new home. Put these guys 2, 3, 4. Oh, I guess I just didn't get them all. That's fine. That wasn't it. Take that with us. I don't plan on coming back here. I've got nothing else I need here. We'll take that. Bring this. I'll bring this. Come over here real quick. Slash Dell. Home. Home. That. Home. Oh, excellent. This is home now. Throw our bed down, set spawn. Got 2 more of these, but we're just going to use 1 for now. Put that there. Set that guy down. I think the only thing I still need to do is just get power hooked up to my AA2 system. And I have 0.3 days to do it in. Okay, how do we want to get power here? You know what we're probably going to do? Grab all the windmills for now. Drag them over here. 6. Do I have any dirt? I do. 7, 8. Grab all my cables. Put them in a line to there. All right, that should power AA2. I do have a lot of storage buses I still need to hook up, and I still need to get wireless stuff done too, but it's all moved. It's all hooked up. Claim what quests we can real quick. Oh, that was not a lot. Okay, number of items descending. It's all there. It just can't see essences, which is fine. We're going to have to get some wireless stuff set up for that before it will be able to. But essences are still here. They're still building up. It's just auto crafting might be a little janky in the meantime. All right. I am at 49.8 days of playtime, which gives me just enough time to go through all of the quest lines and see if there's anything that I can claim in here to help me keep moving forward. It does look like there's some things we could make that might be worth doing that might get us some quests. That one's not important. Apotheosis gear. I need gem dust. Anvil. I don't have an anvil here, but I can get one. Grab me. Yeah, just a couple of these gems real quick. And then I want to... H turns off my magnet. Grab that. Then go that there. And I now have gem dust. I was thinking that would likely unlock quite a bit for me. It did. Artifact. Anything I'm missing here? Nope. That's pretty default. Basic armor. I could do a lot of this. I haven't done a lot of this. Basic tools. They want you to do pickaxes. Then there's a lot of swords. I'm to care right now. Relics. Anything that needs to be unlocked. Relics. Got it. So that'll help a lot. Silent gear. I need iron and coal. Oh, this is productive metalworks. Basic storage. Anything being gate kept there? Doesn't look like it. A2. Looks pretty good. Pick that one off. Fine storage. I'm not even looking at. Pylons done. Apothic spawners we're working through. Okay. Flax seeds. I don't have flax seeds. Go see if I can find some of those. Hostile neural networks. Not anything with. I know that one's up to date. Productive bees. Haven't made the honey treat yet. I don't think there's really very many there that are waiting for me to unlock it. What about create, draconic, immersive, industrial going? I'm just gonna have to go through and do these real quick. I've done a lot of this already. Anything being gatekept for mechanism? No infographics. Nah, it looks like it's pretty chill. Matacraft anything? Nope. Railcraft, don't care. I'm not thinking about MI right now. Reactors, furnaces, power. We got a lot of power. I think enchanting, not much there. Ours. Oh, I just need to hold 2 source gems. I've definitely got that. Bingo bango. Okay. Oh, why is that still locked? So I haven't made my first spellbook. Mage's spellbook. I don't have any of that. Novice spellbook. That's what I need. Iron shovel, iron axe, Mage's spellbook. That's going to unlock a ton. That's ours. Evil crafts. I don't care right now. Good Arcana. We'll get to it someday. Don't care. Bumble Zone. Did a couple things there. Nothing's really locked though. Cataclysm. Deeper, darker. Kill the Warden. Heart of the Deep. Okay. Don't need it. Don't care. Ice and Fire. Twilight Forest. Undergarden. Okay. I think we've done them all. Come back in here. Claim all the rewards. Claim our XP. Close out of it. Dump it all into here. Ironically, we ended up getting more achievements from that. Okay, let's double check our metrics. We are at exactly day 50. We completed 1,116 tasks. We have 4,681 left to go. That is 19.25%. And I am incredibly happy with that. We've got a really nice setup with a ton of room to be able to store, house, and home everything that we're going to need to. We may have to expand at some point, but that is the end of day 50.